Alright. I have struggled with this every stream. I never know where a good spot is. So this is gonna have to do. I'm gonna hope for the best on this. And once again, every time I get here early, there's a problem. They're online for like 4 minutes, and then they're like, psych! Something goes wrong. That's right, I remember now. So we'll see. Imagine they just cancel the whole Devstream. I'm sorry that I'm not here a little sooner. I slept for about an hour and a half total the last 24 hours. So, and that was from noon today to about 20 minutes ago. So, I've had a rough birthday. The insomnia I haven't had a huge issue sleeping in a while, and suddenly my brain was like, nope, no thank you. Listen, we appreciate what you're trying to do, but nah, I don't think so. So, I'm feeling okay right now. We'll see how long the stream actually goes for. I was planning on this being a 2-hour stream. We'll watch the dev stream, and then we'll have, 60 minutes to to digest what's going on. But I need to get like a better, I need to work a better thing out for this. I just haven't. I just don't really know what to do right now, unfortunately. I don't like that there's not a clock anymore. Not a huge fan of that. Well, hey, that worked. Okay. I mean, it's super annoying that I had to do it that way. But it did technically work, so... Perfect. I could have sworn I fixed my bot problem for Discord, but I can't check it until after stream, so that's kind of a bummer. But I had a bot that automatically posted my Twitch streams into my Discord. It was great, but it stopped working on the 20th. Well, the 20th is when the last... It was the last time it popped up. I'm sorry, the 19th. And I just didn't really realize it. I should have realized it sooner. So,
Hello and welcome
Hallelujah.
to Devstream 159, if my notes are correct. We are here with another home stream. And yeah, the new war is out, so I guess that's... it's been a busy time. Yeah, I don't even know how to start a stream such as this, but thank you.
Yeah, how do we start after... This is the first time we've seen everyone since New War.
It is.
It's
and
kind of a bummer we're back home, though. Like, we had those nice, like, couch streams for a while, and then
yeah,
we all go back home. I know.
Us being from home is actually quite bad because I haven't run a home dev stream in months, and it's going to be an absolute jank fest of me misclicking. So just putting that out there now. I have a
Good.
You have a cider just in case.
This is to calm me down when I inevitably lose my mind because I've made so many mistakes. But that's also just, you know. But yeah, welcome to Devstream 159. There will be spoilers on this dev stream. We're going to just kind of chat and catch up first and then loosely structure everyone watching through development of the new war and then, of course, what comes after the new war. But we really want to take some time to talk about the new war, which inevitably has spoilers. I drew a little spoiler picture so you guys will know when we're talking about spoilers. But before we get into that, if this is your first dev stream and you haven't played the new war, highly recommend you just turn this off and go do that.
Don't watch
just
this stream anymore.
Get the hell out of here. Go play the new war. And if it's not, let's just read some chat and say hi to everyone. And you guys can tell me how you feel that the new war is out. Say hi. What's up? Yeah.
Wow. You want us to tell you how we feel?
Yes. How do you feel?
It's weird. Like, it feels like it was forever ago.
It does feel like forever.
I feel like a long time ago.
It does. It does feel like it's been a minute, actually, which it has been 6 weeks. So.
What day did it come out?
December 15th, 2021.
Isn't it so weird that you're fixated on a date for what it feels like, you know, half a year? You're looking at a date, and then that date passes. It's
yeah. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what?
Oh man.
Oh, we know what.
So like we're going full spoil, right? There's no we're not holding back. Like tell me because I don't want to talk about
Willem Dafoe for that last scene.
Oh my god. Okay, I actually am not bringing that last scene up directly, but I will say
what?
If we're gonna get into things, I do have some housekeeping to go through.
That's the only scene worth talking about. Come on. Yeah. This is dumb.
Unless you have anything to add.
I'm so mad.
Really,
the man in the wall is the most interesting part of the I don't want to say that's the most interesting part of the quest line, but if they're talking about the future, yeah, they have to talk about the man in the wall. They have to.
Let me know if you can see things or if audio seems not what you would want. Levels, perhaps? I don't know. Anywho, housekeeping
Seems
time.
like I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot from people so far. They seem to like it.
Yep.
That's very good. The first, of course, and most important thing is there is spoiler warning for the stream.
Bow, 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 bow.
This is a very important thing to keep in mind. There will be spoilers for the new War Ahead today. So
Shocker.
You saw it in the Reb's audio is bad? What? My mic's choppy?
Doesn't sound choppy to me.
Distorted.
I know what it is.
You're loud.
This should be a lot better. This, in theory, is better. Chat can let me know. I'm depending on you, please. Please. Yes? Saved? Reb, better? Much better? Oh, okay, yep. Yep, alright. I told you this would be
You just had to go through the process.
Is there
I know.
distortion on? I'm just curious what was different.
I was using my webcam
Did
mic
nothing.
instead of my actual mic. I paid money for it to sound better. So, there you go.
All right, cool.
What was it for your death metal side project? It was
I
for
know.
something else.
I know.
Okay. Got it.
So anyway, we also, of course, have Twitch drops today. If you would like to earn yourself a galvanized mod, one of a random one, so just make sure your account's linked, get ready to claim. A galvanized mod could be yours. You just got to watch the stream, and away we go. Then, of course, after the stream, we're going to have Gift of the Lotus alerts up. So if you're playing all platforms,
Woo!
you'll be able
Blue
to
potato,
register,
baby,
get
let's
yourself
go.
one Catalyst Blueprint and an Exilus Adapter Blueprint, depending, if you want both. Maybe you just want
Nice.
one. I don't know.
Get them both.
Get them both. That is coming after the stream. And then, a little bit of an announcement actually for streams. We are changing the way our community streams are being broadcast. So this is something that if you watched, our Xbox One at 1.
This
or
is less
looking at
interesting.
Xbox at 1 because, of course,
I already
the
read
Series
about
X came out.
this.
We're actually consolidating all of our community streams into one stream weekly now. So Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing a 2-hour prime time with all platforms discussed on that platform. So we're not splitting everything across 4 streams anymore. It's going to be one community unification stream effort, and that starts next week. So we'll see you next Thursday with our first prime time of 2022, and it'll be 2 hours long. So this is our practice stream. You guys ready to go for 2 hours? Or is that more of like my endurance
Let's
level?
across the streams.
Yeah.
My endurance level.
Wow.
Mm.
I'm actually okay.
I think it's great. I think combining streams is always a good
Yeah.
thing. So
Nope.
This is what you learn.
Objectively, this is
Yeah.
that was my takeaway.
Yeah.
That was
That's
your
Or from
takeaway.
the urinals over at the Air Canada Center.
Oh my god. Actually, it's no longer the Air Canada Center.
Oh right,
you know.
Scotiabank.
Scotiabank.
Yeah.
All right. We also actually have some early news on TennoCon, and that is that TennoCon 2022 is going to be a digital event this year. Date and details. So as you can see, it's January and we're back at home. We do not feel that planning a convention when we can't even be in the office together is wise. As a result, we're just ripping the Band-Aid off and making the decision that TennoCon is digital. So this is, a little bit of a heartbreaker. So maybe I'll crack open my cider just to get myself through this.
well. This fucking sucks.
What?
I won the bet. I said
won
she'd
the bet.
drink. Yeah. I said Scott and I did a side bet before. We're like, will she actually drink a sip of that cider?
Well, there you go. Makes the hurt feel okay. But TennoCon is digital this year. Details to come. This is just for anyone that was even entertaining the idea of potentially coming to London, Ontario for this event. It's simply going to be digital. So there's that.
Sucks, but we'll still make it special.
Yes.
Very,
We will-
very
I mean, based on last year's TennoCon, I'm
We'll
Shame,
pour
but
our heart and
understandable.
our soul into it.
already
all
skeptical
of
about
it will be
that.
there, raw and soulful. We also have a very exciting thing to kick off the year, which is a survey. I can see chat going bonkers with exclamation mark survey because that
Do
is
that,
yeah. You
Wait,
can,
what?
Exclamation mark survey. A survey is like something you fill out if you want to give your
Oh.
opinion or
Participate in
interesting.
things for sure.
you
I
know.
thought I missed the Sheldon joke there for a minute there.
What was the joke?
Well,
No, it's fine.
Baiting chat.
Oh, he was definitely
Oh,
looking to get a date.
no.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I was so excited for this. So, what is the survey?
The survey is a community survey, and we actually partnered with 2 members of the community that just kind of have been doing awesome surveys anyway. So we have an official survey where players can kind of, what did they think about 2021? What do they want to see for 2022? And other contributions that you'd like us to know. The survey is the place to do it. We will be sharing the results with the community once we've had a chance to go through them and organize them with our, with our team and our 2 community members who we partnered with. So that's P Dragoon.
Yeah, people think your mic switched back, Reb. I did hear a hiccup when you were talking, but
It did.
oh,
Hold on.
take another drink. You gotta drink every time it switches.
Let me get this.
Is the fate of Teshin in the survey? I kind of wonder where he ended up.
My experience from school is you just always pick C.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a quiz. It's a survey.
Oh, right.
Oh my god. So you can let us.
The same?
They're not the same.
I'm so glad I'm gonna. I've had this trend of Devstream blank number was a disappointment short. I can't wait to continue that trend with this Devstream because so far they're really gonna have to pull something out to impress me.
It's available in English. It's available through Google Form. Everything you'll need is in the exclamation mark survey link. So just pop that around. But
Yeah, just pop in there. I gotta take a look.
Yeah, you can do the survey while we're.
We can do it right here. Yeah, that's.
Why don't you do it? Yeah, there you go. You can grade the game. Go have fun. We also are, rather than doing a whole bunch of stats on stream, we're doing what we did last year, whereas we just dump the sort of aggregate stats of 2021 in a friendly link for you to check out. So if you do exclamation mark stats, you can take a look at how the community at large played Warframe. What did they use? How much did they use it? Go wild! Exclamation mark stats. This is a lot of housekeeping. I am very sorry, but
that's really cool though. I like it. I like that we're making use of the exclamation point. It's great.
I know. This is like the one chance you had to contribute. And
I know. You should have told me.
I know.
Yes, you have to be useful.
That's the one thing. It was my one chance, Reb.
I know. I'm so sorry. But actually, if you do exclamation mark truck, Scott will tell us how his truck is doing. So if you can.
Oh, not the shame stream.
I did see some chat about Scott's truck already when we kicked off. So
See, there's progress. There's progress.
People are excited about it.
There's
Absolutely.
more rusty parts on it.
Yep.
Interesting. Is that a metaphor?
No.
Oh no. Just like, for life. All right. So we have our exclamation mark stats, exclamation mark survey. Now we also have a little bit more housekeeping. Firstly, the Tenogen news. As you know, you're waiting for Tenogen round 21. We'll have details on that later in the stream. But if you are actively making more Tenogen, round 22 has a deadline. So we're going to release round 21 pretty soon, get it all out of the way. And then we're going to open the gates for the next round. So March 7th.
That is how things tend to go.
Is when Tenogen artists who want to be in round 22 can submit their work so that we can take a look and get everything ready for reviewing round 22. So there is a deadline that'll be posted anywhere a Tenogen artist might want it in case you're not watching the stream. And yeah, that'll be hype. So get in there. We'll talk about Tenogen in a second. We also have follower emotes now. Twitch released follower emotes.
Woo!
We never had emotes for our
I
channel.
also have a follower emote slot.
But because follower emotes exist, we're actually eligible for them, which means that Charlie on our team, who's an amazing artist, made 5 little Warframe emotes. So feel free to spam them now so we can see how cute they are. You got a little yeah, they're super cute.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool. I haven't seen those.
Yes, very, very, very cute. So it's, follower emotes.
I also think I unlocked a animated emote slot as well, which I definitely don't have an animated emote made.
You got everyone timed out.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How would I do that?
It's all like, oh,
Paul is very angry at the spam.
Oh shit! All right, I didn't do nothing.
Sorry.
Oh god, I'm drinking more cider.
We like it. The bot didn't.
Yeah. A nice mix of emotes and exclamation point survey and exclamation point. What was the other one? Stats.
Look, he's trying to do it. He's trying to do it.
Bot is the best so far.
And in an exciting way to kick off the year, we have also reopened our public test cluster today. So we had a forum up yesterday, and we wanted to get, or 2 days ago rather, to get everyone geared up to potentially hit the semi-public test cluster with something that we'll be talking about today when it comes to what's next for Warframe. So lots to go through today. Thanks for sitting through my extremely long housekeeping. Should we do a platinum prize?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
I
so,
I'll
yeah.
start that.
Jeez,
Yep.
jeez.
Sorry, to what?
Cider chug and platinum prize. Go,
Yep.
Yeah.
go. There we go.
While it rolls.
Oh,
This is some weird inversion. Like
I know,
I'm
you
I
drinking-
guys
know, right?
All right.
You're drinking booze. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
so
have
weird.
ginger ale. What?
Yeah, get on my
Scott's
level,
drinking.
boys. All right, the winner is Goody XP. You have won 1,000 platinum.
Oh.
Goody XP. Message our Twitch channel with your username, and we will hook you up with 1,000 platinum. Goody XP. That is the Twitch prize winner for our first platinum prize of 2022.
Nice.
Mhm.
GG.
Goody. That could be a good wordle. Goody. You know, maybe one day it'll.
Don't
Don't give them any ideas,
All
sorry.
right.
do this now. Oh,
All right,
no.
sorry.
A bunch of
Little jokes.
No.
crabby old boomers don't understand technology, and they're mad at
Topical.
trends
I
again.
am topical. This is a topical.
Gotta love that.
All
Steve
right.
never does topical stuff. Steve never does topical stuff.
Never.
No, never.
Not once.
I actually, just as a spoiler for the stream, I have a little special icon. Steve, if you're watching the stream, when we get to your section, I drew you a little picture. It's called.
You did?
I did. It's called Tech Stuff.
Am I should I be watching
Whoa.
Yeah.
that or
it's
the
my
videos?
little-
Oh,
So-
wow.
That's actually a pretty good representation of coder art. So
Isn't
I
it?
think that's yeah,
You're on your way.
yeah.
This is really great.
Was that
I like
MS Paint?
Sure
the
was.
colors too. Like
Yeah,
the
you got the tools.
Yeah.
Good
Excellent.
to go.
Yikes.
Oh,
T is really elegant.
It's not Paint. It's Paint Shop Pro.
no, that was paint. That was paint.
Wow.
Mine is Paint
Not Pro yet.
1990.
Steve had to work his way up to Paint Shop Pro though.
Right.
He didn't just start there.
Well,
Yep.
I'm glad
Yikes.
that I have a progression path. All right. The stream has officially begun to talk about dev stuff. We are going to be bucketing the stream into three.
Our user count just dropped. Our viewer count. Oh, never mind. The picture caused a momentary dip, but evidently.
The algorithms didn't like that.
Listen here. That was great art. All right, focus. Here we go. The stream is going to have 3 parts, more or less. Part 1 is kind of the making of New War. There's going to be spoilers. It's going to be a little bit of looking back, reactions, and all that stuff. The second bucket is going to be the next update, which is the post-New War sort of maintenance and feature update, where we have some things that players have been asking for a long time, and it's going to be pretty soon. You'll have full details on that update, including release date in this stream. And then the last part of the stream, we're going to talk about the major update coming after the New War. So the big content drop for post-New War, what that kind of looks like. We have a name for you and a little bit of a thematic screenshot tease, so we can talk a little bit more about
The Intrade.
So,
Oh.
as
100%.
you chat
Calling
for
it
the
now.
next hour or so, that's sort of going to be the progression path. We're going to talk New War spoilers. We're going to talk next Warframe update, which is imminent, which is, what you can look forward to, and then the major content drop. So
A major content drop is Deimos
That
stuff,
is to be
100%.
listened to. Crossplay, cross-save, crossplay, cross-save, crossplay, cross-save, crossplay. Well, we'll probably have to talk about that this year as
Mhm.
well. at some
I
point.
have it in the. Which
Oh,
for
do you?
some-
Good.
Well, for some reason, I chose to print in color, which was a mistake because I'm now out of color ink. But again, I'm a little rusty. But yeah, we probably should talk about crossplay and cross save just to get this conversation in an official
In
Devstream
the tech
capacity.
stuff? Wouldn't that be in the tech stuff?
Oh yeah, we could talk about it in tech stuff.
We have a graphic.
We
We
have a
do.
graphic. All right.
Graphic, we better use that graphic.
I could make a quick graphic for how crossplay works too.
No, I don't know. But feel free to send it to me.
It doesn't.
All right.
It
So,
doesn't.
Spoilers ahead. We're gonna talk New War. Let's go.
Yeah, and I would just want to say thanks everyone who played it and shared
Mhm.
your thoughts with me on Twitter and on forums, and of course thanks to the team who really went above and beyond to deliver the New War last year, almost at this year. And yeah, there was a lot of hard work and a lot of it was a bit of a compressed time period to do as much as was done there. And very grateful for everyone's contribution to it, and also grateful to our audience who have been waiting for quite some time to kind of see that part of the story, and I'm really excited about the possibilities that opens up for the future.
3 years.
Thanks so much for playing, Tenno, and
No big deal.
Thanks DE for making it a reality.
Yeah, it's hard not to be emotional talking about it because it has been in development for so long, and now that it's finally out, and the work that the hundreds of people at DE that contributed was just, I don't know, I'll be chasing that feeling again like for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure it was so, and the community's reaction, it was wonderful, and the fact that the community were a part of it and cheered us on and shared their reactions with us. I'm kind of repeating you now for lack of a better vocabulary, but I just am so grateful that we're sitting here just over a month later, able to talk about it with our community. So I don't know if you guys have anything you want to add.
No, I think you guys summed it up.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, let's get into a little bit of a act by act discussion of
Here's what you're going to show. Actually, I don't think I got a preview of this. Oh, our friends, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to start.
Did you make that screen?
I did not make that screen. That is from our marketing website because I didn't have time because there's a lot going on in the stream. So I grabbed what I could to just kind of go act by act, because we discussed internally the idea that the new war was this 3-act quest. And then when we started talking about it publicly, a lot of players were like, wait, are we only getting 1 act, or are we only getting this? But now if you've played the new war, you'll be able to kind of parse that when we say 3 acts, Act 1 clearly had a beginning, middle, end, and then we got into Act 2, which we'll talk about, and then of course the finale. But I just wonder from your guys' point of view, when you saw players going through Act 1 and playing as Kal, Teshin, and Beso, did you feel like, I don't know, did you really find yourselves thinking like the risk paid off, and the work that went into those things just felt rewarding to watch players engage with?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was amazing to watch people. Like, I don't know, like, no, it was terrible. No, it was really great.
Yeah, it was
watching the emotional roller coaster of all of the planned events hitting and seeing players react to them live as they were happening was fantastic. And I think
Stalker.
I don't think the team could have pulled it off better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Originally was just going to be Call, as I recall it. Sorry for the pun. And as things were developing with Viso's section and with Teshin's, Seldon was like, can we do a little snippet of all of them, so we can kind of show, sort of tease that kind of breadth of that.
Yeah, that wasn't stressful at all.
Initial part of the war. That was super chill, wasn't it? Because we got to finish.
Yeah, totally.
But that was really important, I think, to show that the war was coming to everyone and not just our operator or our Warframe. And so that's, I think, kind of why Part 1 worked that way. And it was really, I'm really excited about it because it felt like a real change-up, even for me playing the game and getting lost and just playing Call's mission and just laughing hysterically every time he talked about how he would sneak good and chuckle. And I just love that scene when the Thumper comes out and they're all kind of going, and the Call's face is kind of like, yeah, they're my bros, telling his kind of story of rejecting what he's fighting for, which is traditionally the Queens, and kind of embracing that, well, it's his brothers that he's fighting for in the end. And you could see how hard that hit for people at TennoCon, but then also the other characters and kind of going into their culture, and then of course the story finishing with Teshin's confrontation with Era and stuff like that.
That's cinematic.
I just love Part 1 so much.
Yeah, I think like cinematic wise, Jeff, the end of Act 1 cinematic, where I would show it, but I know there's spoilers, but just in the off chance someone's tuning in right now, that alone was like longer than the entire Second Dream cinematic of the whole quest. So the cinematic scope of this quest really showed itself in the first act, and then there's still 2 to follow. So from your point of view,
well, yeah,
did you anticipate to be doing that much cinematic work for the new war?
Yeah, because Steve would kind of send me the script, so I knew what we were in for. Steve was kicking me the script to give him like just to get some reaction out of it and give him some feedback. And so I'm just as guilty for the scope, because I knew what we were doing. But I think I said it to the team, but like I still kind of can't believe they pulled it off. And not even the fact that they were so invested in it, like it wasn't even, there was never any complaints. There was never any, like the whole team was just proud to be building those as they went, and they were so invested in the story. And it was just, I mean, it was probably what the peak of like my professional collaborative career, like just how well everyone worked on that, and just the creative investment everyone had in it just to get it done. And I think even so much so I kind of had a hard time watching it when we released it. I was, I don't know if it was like postpartum or something, but I almost needed a day or two before I could watch playthroughs, because I was just like, I don't know, it was too close or something. But um, yeah, so the fact that it was like bigger than, I think it was, I'm trying to think, it was probably bigger than all of the quests combined, I think.
It
Like,
was. It
I
was.
think it was like, yeah,
It was.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
kind of,
it was so bad that we went back and changed like how we encode cinematics and the engine. Like there
yeah,
was so much content in the new war. I mean, Glenn was rewriting the texture streamer because that transition from Ballast intro to the Cetus and air, and the ship comes down and air is there, and then we transition right away
yeah,
into war on
yeah,
the plains, and the camera's like moving at like 50 meters per second as they're crashing. Was tons and tons of interesting challenges for technical as well, because the scope of the content was so much larger than we'd done before.
Yeah, and I think, just to close up Act 1 conversations, I'm going to limit you guys to a one-word answer, and I'm not going to let you be more specific unless you really have to. But of, the journey we went on with Teshin, Call, and Vaso, a lot of players are hoping this isn't the end. And I would like you to perhaps weigh in on, will we be seeing more of some characters on this image?
No.
Yep.
Yep, you got it.
They're all dead.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's not.
yeah.
Veso blew up on the ship.
Great. All right. I think that's
100%.
an important thing for
Teshin
people to
might
be
come
aware
back.
of, without giving specifics.
It has to be Call or
Could be a
Teshin,
yes
I
with a question
guess.
mark, too.
Because Veso for sure blew up.
Yes.
Or like a dot maybe.
Yeah.
Call, we didn't see Call die. We didn't see a body. And technically, we didn't see Teshin's body either. But he's also a hologram at the relays, so...
And I think a lot of players, not only myself included, but we know that a certain someone by the name of Ballast had his moment on the throne because, of course, we lost the war. And I think a lot of people found that the loss of the war was communicated most impactfully with the 4 Narmer sequence. And I just wanted to talk about that briefly. And of course, this dev stream is going through the new war a little bit. We're in Act 2 now. We'll just jump around from here. But 4 Narmer it's on our YouTube channel. If you want to listen to it again, you can listen to it anytime.
Incredible.
But that
Incredible.
moment for a lot of people really was magical and heartbreaking. And at what point in the quest did you know that we were going to do another original song?
It was.
That's a good question.
I think it was. It wasn't really in the story specifically. Like it was. I think when Steve and I were going through the script, we talked about it, and we just thought it would be this really good gut punch. Um,
That it
because everyone
was.
was so invested in the introduction to the Solarans with that musical act, and to kind of slowly pull the veil back, so to speak, when you go in and you go into it from a different direction, to kind of have that slow revelation that you're kind of putting the pieces together, that like you don't know where you are, you hear the music, you hear the tone of the music, and then you kind of click where it clicks where you are. We kind of deliberately wanted to have some kind of emotional impact in the game. And I think the Solarians are a good place to do it because people are connected to them. I remember when we talked about it though, I was thinking that it would just be good enough to have sad music, like even kind of like a hymn, not necessarily like any kind of lyrics. Um, and George said, "Well, let's give it a shot." And I think he talked to Keith, and I think maybe Adrian wrote some of the lyrics as well, one of the writers on the team. And I remember when he sent Keith just sang it by himself on the piano as a pitch, and I think Steve and I both were just knocked on our butts. It was a really cool moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, I couldn't believe how well it worked. So yeah.
I get chills thinking about it. Is it on Spotify yet? No, but I do have information about where you can access it in game in the next update. So it's all going to be connected.
Soma chords, replayability. There it is.
As we go on.
Confirmed.
For Armor was a really special part of the quest, and we're spoiling, but I'm trying to move through them quickly in case people just tune in. But another part of the second act, of course, were the Archons, who we teased concept art of them at TennoCon, in fact, and then people saw that there were 3 Archons.
I think that what people when DE says like, oh yeah, there's gonna be certain things about like the new war that's gonna come back and you're gonna be able to like experience it again. I think people are assuming that's gonna be like the drifter mechanics. I think it's gonna be the Archons. I think it's insane that the Archons just disappeared and you couldn't fight them again. I think the Archons are gonna act as some sort of like traveling timed boss or something that will occasionally like pop up as like almost like an alert. We can go fight them and then they'll disappear again and they'll get like new stuff. 100%. I don't think we're getting drifter mechanics back. I think it doesn't make any sense for the story with how they left the new war. I just don't think that's the thing.
I think they're interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I think the work gone into them, it makes sense to make them kind of like a presence in the game.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
That was a process.
Yeah.
But it was so cool to see the kit work against them, and just I remember messaging you through when I first started playing through some of those, Scott, and I was just like, oh my god, it's so like because like trying to grasp the drifter kit and then just kind of putting all the pieces together for fighting was like, oh, like that was really great. The team did a fantastic job getting that to feel right and to make sense. It was.
We'll
really
see
cool.
though, obviously.
Very fun.
I think the challenge with them when they were turning
is Armor and not the drifter appearing.
Scott was talking, Steve. Hold on.
Yeah, you kind of jumped into the mid of that too. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, there was something serious that happened there, but sorry. Go ahead, Scott.
No, I think the challenge for them coming back is going to be is tweaking them to be a greater challenge to the Warframes. The quest really showed the power dynamic between the Drifter and a Warframe. Once you fought an Archon as a Warframe, it was much easier. So I
that's
think
the point.
If the cycle is going to be Warframe versus the Archons, they're definitely going to need a buff or a change or a bump in order to make them challenging versus Warframes because they're designed versus the Drifter kit. So that'll be an interesting design challenge, I think.
So that would be the goal, and it will be fun and it was great watching people because we had to make the quest that everyone could beat it. So when some super veterans were going up against the last Archon, it was a very different experience than someone who just had hit the quest prerequisites. But at the end of the day, we watched, we saw, we have a survey up. When and if these Archons come back as a threat, we know how to gauge them. So very exciting. All right. I'm going to just take us right into Act 3 with a single image, just something I wanted to show because it's going to set the stage for the rest of the stream, which was in Act 3, we go somewhere that is essential to the Warframe mythos, and it's a place we've heard, felt in our story, and ultimately went to in the New War, which of course is the Zariman. And what a chapter, what a scene in there, and that's something
what a gorgeous set. Like I just that's another one where I watching streamers, that was probably my favorite part when you're talking about shows. Like Front Armor was amazing, but I just watching people walk around in the Zariman and just kind of get lost in there and like just taking in there was so much care and so many little details in there. And watching the streamers I was watching, just people playing were just, they were going there, they were checking it all out. It was just amazing. It felt so cool to see our players in that space.
It was, because everything had been kind of leading to that point almost, and now that it was there, I'm sure players realized how much work went into that quest scene. So surely there's something else to come, and that's what we're going to be talking about today as well. But
Capture a scene?
Zariman and delivering on the Zariman, from the pristine classroom to the post void jump hellscape that we know the Zariman to be associated with, the tone and everything. Again, the team just worked so hard to get it right, and that is certainly not the end of the Zariman in the Warframe journey, and we have lots to talk about in this stream as well as today. So any Zariman thoughts for you guys? Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
Well, I want to go back to part 2 because Ortis in part 2 was adorable.
Yeah, you skipped a lot.
I just love the relationship.
Looking at the clock.
If we go through every part, it's gonna be ridiculous. Just get to the good stuff.
Wait, did you just say that? Hold on. Or you're upset that I kind of rushed through part 2? Is that right, Steve?
He's offended that you didn't talk about Ortis, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a great
armor was amazing, but I mean, part 2 was basically like another new character, a new set of abilities, a complete like reset on power curves. Ortis becomes an adorable owl, like Clash of the Titans of my youth.
Well, this is actually a great segue, because if you're upset that
tries to bite you, I mean, come on.
If you're upset that I didn't show things for long enough, what if players could replay the quest themselves to see those things again? Right?
Was that a planned segue? Wow, that was amazing. Yes.
All right, let's jump into some info about the next steps for Warframe. We have been focusing this, we've been coming back from vacations. January, we're coming out of our cryo sleep. And one of the first things the team did was getting quest replayability ready, to the point that it is going to be in our first post-New War update of the year.
Fabulous, as it should be.
It's a mainline update, and I'm going to talk about everything on this slide for what's next for Warframe. So right away, the update is called Echoes of War. It's update 31.1. It launches February 9th on all platforms, and it will have the New War replayable as its first key feature. So that's coming. And it has a lot of other things in it, though. So that's what we're going to spend some time looking at today. And yeah, and then there's also stuff to talk about after. So now we can get through the... Oh my god, we're going to go right to...
Act 3?
Pardon?
We're skipping Act 3.
Act 3 was the Zariman.
That's okay.
Act 3 was the Zariman. I'm sorry.
Stay on task, guys. Jesus.
Now they get to replay it all, so they can think of all those moments.
I'm going to rewatch Arnold Schwarzenegger's DVD commentary to kind of cleanse this recap.
I grabbed my LaCroix. I know, wrong can. Dear God. All right, so
this is going off the rails here.
That's all right.
No more cider.
We have a update coming with lots of cool features in it that I want to talk about. So first off, we're just going to go through this list here. New War is replayable. We have some Lich/Sister of Parvos quality of life that I wanted to explain. I made a fancy little slide to do just that. And allow me to explain, if you will. When you are on your Kuva Lich or Sister of Parvos hunt, the weapon pool has gotten bigger. So we're doing a Progenitor quality of life pass, which basically means when you're in the process of hunting for a specific weapon, say you don't want to trade, you just want to do it yourself, that means that you can now benefit by rejecting weapons to reduce the pool for a given Lich or Sister hunt. So if you see the Kuva Karak, you don't want the Kuva Karak, by simply rejecting it, it is removed from the pool. So the next time you down a Larvling, there's no chance it'll be Kuva Karak for that given Lich set that you're doing. This means that no matter what, by the end, you're going to get the weapon you want. So it's a bit of like an RNG mercy system in that you're whittling the pool down to get exactly what you want. This applies to Sisters and Liches. And it'll occur on loop. So once you restart the process, the pool is open wide again because you don't know what you may or may not want. And that'll be
okay. Yeah. So every time you finish a Sister or Lich, it restarts.
So that is very
that makes sense.
So
that's great.
Can we get this
That's
part? No, this
I don't know why it took 2 years to get this, but
this is coming for you February 9th, all platforms.
100% amazing.
What else?
Amazing.
Yeah, we have some new.
It'd be nice if that worked for
round 21 part 2. Oh my gosh.
ephemeras,
Slider.
but
It's too strong. Gen round
The slider?
21.
This is gonna be amazing.
No. We have for round 21. We're gonna switch it into.
When you start calling it slider, that's
I
when you're in
didn't
trouble.
call it slider.
Right there.
I didn't call it slider.
Someone's gonna play it back, Reb, unfortunately.
Unfortunately
Slider,
for me,
great.
that's probably true.
I'm here for this. Go.
All right.
Keep going.
There's plenty of things in Tenogen round 21. We're splitting it into 2 parts. The first part releases February 9th on all platforms. This is a little splash art for you. It's going to have, the things you see on this screen, which are Hero Wisp, another Wisp skin, Titania skin. It's going to have 4 Cyandanas and armor and a weapon. And then the second part of round 21 will follow very quickly after. So we're aiming to get all of round 21 out in February, and then March becomes the deadline for part 2. So lots of skins for our Tenno looking for Tenogen supporting artists.
I mean the Wisp skin looks okay. I want to look at it in game, but
Yeah. So
the other 2 sentient skins I didn't much care for.
Gameplay now. This is very
That
exciting.
Titanium helmet looked pretty cool.
Yeah, Tenogen. It's amazing.
Reminded me of kind of like a sentient kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna adjust my game volume because I realized I had it cranked earlier, so I have to turn it down so people have a chance of hearing us. All right, we are in the. My computer froze. This is not good.
Blame the slider.
Mm-hmm.
Not seem frozen.
Okay,
Hey,
we're good.
seems okay.
Why did my game? Oh, my game froze. I have to reopen my game. Talk, fill the air.
Really are.
What?
Oh, gotta
we'll
love
do
it.
Okay, we can't do a platinum prize.
Actually, oh
you
no, we're good.
can-
I got it.
Ah.
I didn't get it. Keep talking.
You're juggling Discord and
Oh man.
OBS and the game and everything.
Yeah, do
Pretty
something.
tricky.
Say something. Entertain the people. I have to.
You did
relaunch the
warn
game.
people,
Hey,
Reb.
let me tell you about
Yeah.
my progress on juggling.
Yeah, I can juggle.
Here, I'll do a plat prize quickly. All right, you can read it on stream, Sheldon. Good luck. I have to relaunch the game. It's fine. I
Yeah,
had
I'll-
a Windows update override to some functionality, but that's okay.
Windows
Nice.
update.
Well, we have a
Those are
big
always
winner, and it's TSOTs. TSOTs? TSOTs has won. So just message us with your in-game
How do you
name,
say that?
and then
Not just Tessotes?
Tessoff?
no,
Tessotes?
it's TSOTs.
Tessotes?
Oh, I
Yes,
see what you're doing.
yes.
I see what you're doing.
Greek.
Yep.
TSOTs.
It's a
Hey,
Greek
Aaron.
name.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Herodotus. TSOTs.
All right. Gameplay is up. We are good to go, my friends. We are bringing with the main line a couple really nice.
Rely on us.
What?
I was saying, see what happens when Reb has to rely on us to carry things.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, I mean, it
disaster.
falls apart.
Like,
Disaster. This is a customization feature, kind of a spoiler, but this is something players have been asking for, I honestly think, since 2015, and 2022 is the year to do it. So I'm just going to do this live with gameplay and just chat can watch. It's a customization feature. You've wanted it. The time
Armor?
has come.
Oh,
Will they-
she's so excited about this.
I'm so excited.
I know what this is.
Interesting. Why is there new colors here? What's that?
It's not armor.
Yes.
Oh,
There is now heterochromia. You can separate your operator eye colors.
that's kind of cool.
Very exciting.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but
Like 7 years.
it's very cool.
Yo. Yeah. Finally. No way. Yep. There you go.
Come on, what are the boomers gonna say?
Database up.
Just what? Blow the database up?
yeah.
Database number. It can't handle just that one extra set of
Yeah,
colors.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have 2 colors now.
Yeah. But,
Wow.
okay, we're getting into huge spoiler territories now. If you have not finished the new war,
Drifter,
Two seconds
drifter, drifter,
Operators have 2 eyes.
no.
Spoiler.
drifter.
We gotta talk facial hair.
Yeah.
For-
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
we do.
the cheers! I can hear the cheers
Yeah,
coming
Jeff-
from
Jeff-
here.
Jeff's
Have that
out.
conversation, yeah.
Jeff, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna zoom in on you while you touch your face there a little bit. Do you wanna-
Oh my God, I can hear the cheer. The whole Warframe community.
Now that we have a drifter, is facial facial hair in the cards? Is that too hard to do? What's the process of making a decision like that?
It's in the cards. There's actually early test done with some facial hair. So
Oh.
yeah, so there's some work done on it.
Interesting.
Finally, representation in this
Yep.
game.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
finally.
Right.
You can finally have beards in Bua games after all this time.
There have been
Bearded bald men.
Perfect. There's been a series of players that also want to know about the fate of operator cosmetics versus drifter cosmetics. There's limited compatibility. All the accessories work, but not the outfits. I don't want to commit you to an answer now, but knowing that we're trying with tech, is there a version of a comment you can give the players about what are we going to do about operator gear and drifter gear, and is it going to be a dichotomy forever, or what's the thinking?
Yeah, Steve, what are we gonna do?
We are working on doing some procedural retargeting of that stuff, and I mean that's the goal, is that all of it works. And what we're trying to do is figure out, does that mean that we have to rebuild the content to support that? Some of the stuff worked, and some of it just looked like Gumby, because the retargeting system in the game currently isn't volume preserving, so you just end up with this kind of little stretched version. Some stuff looks great, and some stuff is quite horrifying. So that's being worked on basically as we.
It's not a bad answer. At least they're trying.
We have more information on that soon, but definitely a priority.
Gotcha. Thank you. A lot of players have been asking for that, so some information on what we're working on is helpful, and we'll keep players updated as that develops. Another thing
apparently the queue got jumped by heterochromia, so I wish I could give you more accurate information with more details and more technical substance, but it was really important Rebecca got the separate eye colors.
Unbelievable. Moving on to my well-structured plans here. We also have another set of options we're adding. So we are going to be doing a dedicated accessibility tab, which will let players go right to settings that pertain to accessibility, be it color blindness, repeat button presses. It's all going to be present in its own tab. So you can expect that, I think, in the February 9th update. If not, then one soon after. So look forward to that if you want to be able to identify those moments basically at a glance, so that you can go through there and add those.
I mean, that's cool.
Coming in this
Didn't say anything about adding more accessibility options, so.
Of course. Hildren,
We'll see, I guess.
God herself will be getting her full deluxe skin, and she'll have a axe weapon skin coming with it, which I can't show right now because it's not hooked up, but this is all coming, which is
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Gonna bring
That, like, she's got the, like, energy, like, body muscle. That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff, these are my colors, though. Is that okay?
I did notice that you didn't.
What is happening?
I think the rules you gotta like show in default, right?
Yeah.
And
What
then
does the
you
default
kinda-
look like? Could we see the default?
I will give you a look at default.
Can you do that for your ship too? So the exposure and so.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow.
See,
Yeah, that's
see that
much better.
reactions? Sheldon, he didn't say wow until right now.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know where I am with this, actually. I'm quite confused right now. I really like the what is this? Some kind of refraction kind of.
Oh, that's cool too.
Stuff inside the body and inside
Yeah.
the body. Super interesting.
Yeah, it has like that crazy energy like casing almost. It's really
Shields
wild.
are all
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I like that.
It's like she's too powerful.
She's too powerful. But speaking of this update, so this is part of the February 9th update. It also will have the Soma chord fragments for 3 songs from the New War. So if you love the music from the New War and you want to add them to your Soma chord, you can scan the fragments. They will be available in the post-New War open world content. You don't need to replay the quest to scan them. If I'm wrong, we'll issue a correction. But the way it's been implemented is so that quest replay is here and you can jump in and do that. But if you just want the Soma chord fragments, you can head to the post-New War open worlds and grab them for 3 of the songs that we released in the...
No! Fuck you! God damn it, man! That fucking sucks!
Oh, Steve, we can get to your tech
Open world Somacord hunting is the fucking worst.
Start talking tech, but before
The fucking Fortuna songs were so obnoxious. How fucking dare they? What a joke. I want to tune the rest of this shit out. I don't give a fuck about augments. This fucking blows.
Press 3 to launch a blade at your foes, so you can pick one of, not pick, but one of the blades will be launched, and it will get more damage based on enemies hit.
This
Grendel
sucks.
is getting a augment called Gourmand. It is for feast. Instead of energy, it now consumes 200 health and on cast and 30 health drain. So it's similar to how you have someone like Necros with a despoil augment, where you take the energy economy and you switch it to a health economy. So this is going to be a little bit of a different playstyle for Grendel. Where
Sounds
energy
terrible.
economy is replaced with health balance economy.
Sounds garbage.
Frost is getting Biting Frost. He gains 200% critical chance and 200% critical damage against frozen enemies. This is just a Frost augment. It's arguably a passive augment, I believe. So this will be...
Can you move this out of the way? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I can. There you go. Hold on, let me...
I'm actually mad. I'm actually mad.
And then, last but not least, for Gauss, thermal transfer. It's a thermal thunder augment. Allies in range get 75% bonus elemental damage for 30 seconds. So
That's cool. The augments. I mean, the Grendel mod again. There's not a single decent Grendel augment ever. So this continues the trend. The Ureli augment I don't think is gonna do much. The Frost mod, the Frost augment sounds cool, and the Gauss one sounds all right.
If you don't know what Stardays is, it's our season.
Unless they mean like this open world area.
It is currently live on the dev build. I'm going to take you in there, and Steve, when we go in there, you can talk a little bit tech, and we'll kind of move you into your own section once I'm finished with my Stardays segment. Because I want to talk a little bit about how it's going to look this year for Stardays, including a little bit of a change to one item in the store, some new items, and how Tenno Bomb is going to be a part of it. So first of all, a quick Tenno is going to notice something on the star chart that we are going... Actually, you know what? Oh, no, you'll see it. We are going to come back to this in this...
Oh, Zariman right there. And Sanctuary.
But we're going to hop into Fortuna.
That's interesting. In the upper left-hand corner. Did anybody else see that?
Starts February 9th. And, oh, I think chat saw it.
Zariman and Sanctuary.
What'd they see?
Oh, they saw it.
Yeah, obviously we fucking saw it. Come on.
You'll get closure on that in this stream. That's
Thank
just
God.
guaranteed.
That's a fucking first. That's a first, Rebecca.
So, Steve, don't worry. You can talk tech in just a sec. But Ticker is...
Poor Steve, he's chomping at the bit.
I'm just riding the ride.
All right. So Ticker is back. Stardays is here. We'll be taking a look at the Stardays affections, wherein you're going to find that the Ticker floof has been upgraded. If you already have it, yours will work this way. It is now like a Build-A-Bear. When you place it on your ship, you can talk to it, and it'll tell you some nice, lovely things.
Oh, that's
So get
fucking
motivated
adorable.
because it's very beautiful. We have some new glyphs in here.
Oh, the Stardays Ortis
And then,
get
of course, we're
fucked.
adding
That's so
Tenno Bomb
cute.
to Stardays this year, because in the Stardays run, so when we're doing our seasonal little store here, we are going to be doing a small Tenno Bomb sort of kickoff and kick end in one of our streams to do a big charity donation, celebrate the
Adorable.
because we couldn't do it in 2021. We can't quite pull it off at the beginning of this year, but we are going to do a small but big donation event in our Stardays run for Tenno Bomb. Stay tuned for more information on that. And yeah, so that's how Stardays will play out this year, February 9th. But Steve, the medals in here look amazing. Maybe you did something to these medals.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back to the spawn point, I think that would be probably better.
Oh, the medals, they're just so beautiful.
If you go back to the spawn point, it might be better.
I'm in the spawn point. You're delayed.
Go back here. Oh, are you? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I am quite delayed on the on the whole system. But yeah, we've got about 2 months of technical kind of changes and upgrades and improvements. Most of it targeted at the enhanced mode of the game, which is one of our goals this year, to eliminate the classic mode and fold everything into one, because it's quite laborious for us to implement everything twice. So what you'll notice when this main line comes out is a fairly significant change to things that are made of pure metal, like gold and bronze and chrome and so on. So that'd be something to look out for. I think it looks fantastic, a lot less noise in the image, and yeah, just everything's kind of more vibrant and more balanced. And I think if you're going to replay New War, it really benefits from this as well, because Valis is hanging out in his gold throne and so on. So there's a lot of neat things to enjoy there.
Excellent. That is just the beginning of Tech Talk, Steve.
Right. You didn't put the image up though, so
I was gonna say it didn't have its intro card.
Okay, let me immediately reconcile this error of mine because it's unacceptable.
256.
You talked. I'd rather show the metal, so we showed the metal in gameplay. Now we're gonna show. Well, Steve, it's up to you. Do you want to talk about compiler upgrades? Do you want to talk about script upgrades? Do you want to talk about?
Is that a beanie?
It is a beanie.
Yeah.
Beanie. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Didn't wear it. Yeah, we've up the coding team is very excited because we have upgraded our entire compiler toolchain to a newer version of Visual Studio, and that has led to maybe some single-digit percentage performance improvements here and there in the game. Nothing super crazy. The last compiler wasn't terrible, but it does bring with it also optimizations that the team did. Of course, some of them over the break or without the pressure that New War had to ship, and that they weren't allowed to kind of touch the things. So there's improvements to the scripting system, which is worth anywhere from 5 to 30% faster in things like UI and other game modes.
Right. So for instance, here I have an image of your before times for scripts.
Yeah.
And your after. So I played before, now we're on after. So the gains in milliseconds, is it per script instance? What are we talking here?
Right. I mean, this is kind of one of those things where you've made all script execution, which we use for our UI and we use for our game modes and use for our Warframe powers. Those things, kind of all across the board are going to be running faster. This is going to be something you notice maybe in the front end when you're going in and out of menus are going to be less hitchy, but generally speaking, going to benefit the weaker CPU platforms, people with toasters and that sort of thing. So yeah, like this is probably
That's
not
cool.
representative to cut a whole half millisecond off, which is pretty extraordinary, given that if you want 60 FPS, you're only going to get 16 milliseconds to do everything. So half millisecond is pretty wild. You're probably not going to see anything like that except for really heavy complex UIs like this. But it helps across the whole game, and that's pretty exciting. So the compiler, these scripting system performance improvements, and then general improvements to updating the UI faster while you're playing the game. The HUD was costing a lot, particularly on low end, and there's been some really good improvements there, and we're still looking to make more improvements in that stuff. I think, what else is there to say about that?
Well, actually, speaking of UI, go ahead.
The one problem with the compiler change, the one change that the compiler difference does bring is that there's very small changes in how the code generated, which is faster, might generate very small differences in math outcomes, in number outcomes, and number accuracy. And this means that there is some churn, unfortunately, in the update. So you're going to get a more performant version of Warframe on PC in February, but you are going to have to download. There's going to be extra megs of downloads, significant megs, maybe like 500 or a gig or something like that, unfortunately. So you're going to get to replay the New War and that sort of things and get that performance boost, but it does mean that some content has shifted because the numeric accuracy of the new compiler is a bit better. One thing I want to show with this, is that the accuracy of the screen space reflections is enhanced. The quality of it is just dramatically improved. It's cleaner. You don't have all this kind of weird dithering and noise in it. I'm pretty excited about that. But it's a subtle thing, but it pairs well with
People, the funniest thing about this is that people make fun of Rebecca about like liking charts and like putting charts up and talking about like statistics and stuff. I could not be more fucking bored right now. Like, this is great. It's cool. Like, this is all like under the hood stuff that it doesn't really affect our day to day. Like, nobody playing Warframe cares about milliseconds. It's great. I'm glad that the improvements are coming. I'm happy about it. This is not Devstream worthy. This is a post on the forum. I'm
brings
sorry.
Rows of 3. It'll now be Rows of 4. This applies to weapons, so it's actually
I don't know.
collects everything. It's a huge improvement because now you don't need to scroll as much to get.
They're doing 4 now.
Frame you want, of course, if you were sorting whatever you want. But either way, prepare yourself for this to look a little different in the February 9th update as well. Echoes of War brings these tech changes, brings the UI changes, brings replayable new war, augments lich quality of life changes. The best way to describe the Echoes of War update really is it's sort of a big maintenance piece post New War release. It's going to be a mainline. It's going to have tons of bug fixes. It's going to have all of these little features, and including the big feature we're talking about with the New War being replayable. Now, there is still a bit to get through in this Devstream, and I think one of the big pieces is to talk about, okay, so we're going to drop this great update with the quality of life and sort of wishlist features, but of course, post-New War content. New playable stuff, moving the story forward. I'm just going to jump into that right now. Stop me if you want to.
No, come on. Come on. Let's
up.
go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nothing to tie up, right?
All right. Fair.
Just
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, nothing happened at the end of the New War to imply. No, nothing at all.
I think just watching chat real quick, Rev, is just to say that cross progression, crossplay are in the top of all the things that we want to do. Technically, they're sitting at the top of the list. We don't have anything yet to announce. I know we showed it at TennoCon as a proof of concept, and it was working, and it's awesome. But there's still some work to do, particularly account merging and all those sorts of things, which are difficult, and that the team is now kind of aligning towards.
Yeah.
It is real. It is coming, but it's not going to be something that you can.
Yeah, I think account merging is going to be something that is like everybody's accounts are going to be merged into one, and then they'll you'll be able to just have one unified account across all platforms, cross progression that way.
You can't really mess it up because if you do, people's accounts are
Yeah,
live.
I did not suspect crossplay was going to be out until summer autumn.
But I wanted to talk about Bucket 3. I started this stream saying, hey, we're going to sort of look back on the New War quickly, then we're going to talk about the immediate update after
Post-New War. Post-New War.
But as all things on players' mind, I think it's time we tell you, Tenno, about the first major content update coming this year. Introducing update 31.5, Angels of the Zariman. This is going to be the post-New War content continuation. This is something extremely related to what you would have seen in the star chart moments ago. It is something that is a direct follow-up of your New War journey. It is something that we're aiming to bring at least 2 brand new game modes into Warframe. A quest, a new Warframe, diving deeper in the lore, and it also is going to have some quality of life reworks. So, if you're following along with me now, you know that we're going to be making our way through February with some seasonal content, that mainline with the replayable, and then behind the scenes, we are going to be working on Angels of the Zariman, and our February dev stream will give you a huge deep dive into it, but I'm going to talk about a few things today. You know the title now. You know Angels of the Zariman is coming for you in our next major content update. And it's going to include everything I just mentioned, as well as, hopefully, if this changes, we'll let you know. But we're also aiming to add, for core Warframe rework gameplay, an Eximus rework. So this is something that we are targeting this update for. If that changes, we'll let you know. We wanted to give you kind of an understanding of what we're aiming to do with them, using the example of an Arctic Eximus as kind of how an Eximus ought to be. You can see their function at a glance, you know they have that big snow globe, and you can kind of quickly decide how you're going to deal with it. This applies to every Eximus in the game. We're going to go through them one by one and give them a different visual identity for when we feel that they don't meet what we think would work in the current pace of Warframe. We're going to increase the time to kill, but also the reward, and we're really going to address a lot of the long-term thoughts players have had with them, like invisible auras that drain you, or not clear enough what they're actually doing. Like what does a shot? Well, what does a blast Eximus do, and all these things. So you can expect a thorough pass through Eximus, which will really, I think, affect like your normal Warframe gameplay pacing, which is quite exciting. Like the idea of upping the threat level in your current gameplay by just treating Eximus differently will be a part of the full gameplay experience, I think. So that's hopefully coming as well. Stay tuned for that. And we're also going to be reviewing the lesser used augments for this update. So I think at least 16 augments are going to be reviewed for the update Angels of the Zariman. Stay tuned for more information on that. But we're doing them in big batches, so you'll have some augment reviews as well. I don't want to take away from all the excitement that an image such as this will provide, but you can expect February's Devstream to go way deeper into everything I just talked about. So very exciting.
Everything Sheldon said about the Zariman and New War, like it's kind of like you ain't seen nothing yet. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with those.
Nothing yet. So yes, I mean, you don't make that awesome Zariman segment in the New War and not dedicate a whole update to what comes next, in my humble, opinion. So very exciting times.
Great.
Very, very exciting. So that'll be
I
part.
think there's a lot of like interesting open questions from the Drifter, and the paradox there, and some of the how did things happen, and so on. And I think it'll be fun to explore the answers to those questions as well as explore the ship itself, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow, we actually still have a lot to get through, so sit tight. The Zariman update, we will of course be releasing a deluxe skin. People have wanted an update on this skin for a bit because we showed it last year, and we actually showed quite a few deluxe skins last year. So we're gonna give you guys some updates, and then because we're DE, we're gonna show you concepts for another deluxe skin. So as we dig our way out of our deluxe skin situation, we're gonna show you another concept, just to perpetually be in a state where we're balancing the teased versus released deluxe skins. So let's take a look at Valkyr Deluxe Ii, which is also slated to be coming with the Angels of the Zariman. I'm going to show you it in my color scheme, and then I'll show you it in defaults. But what you are. Pardon? Of course I am. Or should I not?
No, go for it. Go for it.
All right. So Valkyr Deluxe is coming based on the amazing Liger concepts that we showed. And we also have, Elise on the team, made some animations to go with it. So Valkyr Deluxe looks incredible and will be coming with some animations that are just so fun, very high energy. You can see the buff.
Look, IK broke the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I snapped out of it for the very
end. Oh god, don't show Jeff. He's an animator. He'll be very upset with me.
No.
It's all right.
Anyways,
it looks better. The neck's all that the neck isn't all wonky now.
Puffy jackets on the shoulders.
I don't know. It's the puffy arms I don't like. Everything else looks super cool. Even like the puffy head doesn't look bad. It's just like the shoulders are so weird.
They're just kind of reined in a bit.
Interesting. Reined in, he says. Interesting. So we did a couple modifications.
Whoa. Yeah.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah, I like literally the rest of the skin, other than how weird the arms are. Like if the arms were like muscular and that big, it'd be different. But it just looks. It's. I don't. They just stuck a bunch of pillows to Valk's arms and said, it'll be fine.
I'm sure fashion framers are preparing for.
Like, I'm not super excited about old frames getting like new deluxe skins because I know they're gonna skip Banshee again.
One other thing that's coming. We do Lunar New Year stuff every year, and this is the first year we actually get to do a skin. This will be coming in the February sort of seasonal blitz of things. Grendel is getting a skin for Lunar New Year, so Grendel players can look forward to having.
Oh, is it because it's the year the pig?
Personal. He looks super cool, celebrating Lunar New Year in style with Grendel. This will be coming in February. Grendel stuff, yay! Yeah,
it's
getting an augment, getting a skin.
It's all right.
I like it.
He looks incredible.
I don't hate it.
Very, very exciting.
I like the skin more than the helmet for sure, but I'm maybe once I get the skin in game, I'll change my mind.
Actually, I can't cast powers on my ship. I wanted to see his belly open, but
Yeah, me too.
well, I could.
I definitely like.
Well,
I'm definitely not a fan of the helmet, but
That's something everyone can experience themselves. It's great.
yeah, I don't want to take that away from you, Tenno. That's important. Steve, I cut you off before we talk tech. Hair.
Oh yeah,
Hair.
we're redoing hair in the game. We did a little bit for New War, and yeah, we've got this new technique that the enhanced rendering with temporal AA will be able to kind of soften everything without having to stort it and all the nightmares that come with that. So this is a technique that will be kind of rolling out, hopefully in the kind of early or late winter and spring, including doing the Kubros and Kvats and that sort of thing, and getting them all to use this kind of upgraded technique to get a softer, more fluffy, and kind of more refined look to the shading on them.
Step
And
closer to
I'm
the beard.
hoping that we can do the beard with this as well. So maybe some beard options for
Some stubble,
for
perhaps.
Drifter. Yeah, totally. Yep.
Interesting. So that'll be just an ongoing
There's a
improvement.
fuzzball. Isn't there a picture of a fuzzball, or did you
You
not?
didn't. I didn't get that.
Oh, I didn't send you the fuzzball.
You didn't send me
Okay.
the fuzzball. But yeah, so that's coming as well. We also, we've shown you Valkyr in game. We showed you Hildren, Grendel. We have Skyers is working on Protea Deluxe, which we showed at TennoCon. So this is a sculpt in progress for all things Protea Deluxe.
Protea
Protea
Deluxe looks fantastic. Still looks great.
If you don't know, Asterisk is a player that has done their own concepts, and we partnered with them officially for them to work on Protea Deluxe. And now it's in our artist's hands. Skyers is doing the sculpting, and this will be coming later this year as well.
Beautiful.
Skyers
It's looking great.
I like this more than the Hildren. Like the Hildren looks great. I'm excited about it, but I'm more excited for this.
See the detail and the
Look at those. Look at the jacket. Come on. Look at the shoulder.
That's impressive.
Out of control.
Yeah, I love the emblem stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah,
The little thing on the leg.
I cannot wait.
Details,
Very excited.
baby.
But
Details.
it would be a disservice if I don't even know what to say, because we have received another final deluxe concept from Liger for a Warframe that currently doesn't have a deluxe. And this is one of those things where I'm just going to show it. I'm probably going to layer it on top of us so players can actually see the detail. And really prepare yourselves, Tenno, for Zaku Deluxe. I can't. It's so good. I couldn't catch my breath when I first looked at this. Like the passion and thoughts that went into this, the inspiration with the traditional pottery in Japan, unbelievable.
This sucks because this looks like a
really
fucking
thoughtful
great skin,
kind of approach
but I
to
don't play Zaku
the
at
design of
all.
Zaku. They worked in the kintsugi kind of pottery method of fixing broken pots with inlays of gold or platinum. So it's like a combination of broken pots. It just fits the theme of Zaku.
Oh, man. I guess I'm gonna have to be a Zaku main.
This image will be available in the overview and everything for people to zoom in on.
That's
and see a
super
closer look,
fucking
but
cool.
everything from the idea
Come
that the fact
on.
that it represented Orican, it's just so incredible.
That's
in
insane.
concept.
Listen, I don't want to get too excited about it because it's not going to look like this in game. The concept art always looks a little different.
Face, the marble-esque look. It's just really, 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 really exciting, and that's something to look forward to throughout the year. We'll give you updates. This is just the concept we've received now.
Yeah, this is fall 2022, spring 2023, to be honest.
So impressive. I was watching
If that.
It took me a while to see.
That looks fucking incredible.
Almost a little.
I'm gonna have to learn Zaku. I guess I probably have plenty of time to learn Zaku, so I guess there's that.
Yep, a little bit of sneak peek for some Deviri stuff.
Coming off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There is Deviri, indeed. So really, really exciting to get that in front of Tenno, because our deluxe world, whether it's the Baruch one we showed at TennoCon, Protea will be giving you updates as well on those things. So that is just another one
Really
to add
cool.
to the pile, leave you wanting more, Let me just make sure I've made it through everything. I'll do another plat prize in the meantime. So Sheldon, you can, handle that while I search at my list here.
This one is War. Who could it be? Oh, it's a sad path. I'm
Oh, no.
sorry, but you win. Change your name.
Happy
Yeah,
Path.
that's a better path today, right?
Happy Path or Sad Path, you've won 1,000 platinum. Message us and we'll hook you up after the show. Thank you very much for watching. We'll hook you up indeed. And we still need to give away a Hero Prime access. So that's something that's going to be yet to give away. But I don't know, guys. I think we're at my full list here. What say you? What say the lands of men?
I'm just excited to see. I love the fact that we've got the replay going in. So that's
Mhm.
going to be really cool because I think there's a lot of people, including myself, that wouldn't mind going through that again and just knowing what you know now. What could you see? What could you do? I think that's going to be really cool. And that's February 9th.
Yeah, we'll do a little recap then. The February 9th is the Echoes of War update. This is the post-New War sort of mainline, looking at some quality of life and feature, which is New War replayable. We also have Soma Chord fragments in there, a whole bunch of other stuff. The Lich QOL, everything listed here will be in that update. Then some time will pass, and we'll find ourselves developing the next major content update, which will include many, many things as discussed. New mission types, new Warframe, quest, story, all of that will be in the Angels of the Zariman update, which, you guys are smart in chat, so you probably saw it in the star chart, so you can see where we're going very clearly, very exciting. And then what's beyond? Well, we have many a Devstream to continue, so I don't want to deprive myself of, showing you stuff for those, but...
That's great.
Yeah, I love the Zariman, and I'm so excited for people to be able to go through and kind of explore it and see all of the nooks and crannies and how much the team has built. Which, of course, there's like 2 or 3 little spots I think for the quest, but there's like a whole set with like amazing vistas and all this really cool stuff. So
yeah,
excited for that update as it comes out.
So the Sanctuary, it's also very interesting that the Sanctuary uses the same thing as the Void. Like, it's the same little map.
That Angels of the Zariman update is going to bring just a megaton of
Angels.
Warframe. Yes. So you can kind of plan your next few months ahead, Tenno. We wanted to give you some information to do just that. And I think we should also give chat information on who won Hero Prime access.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who won? Who's the winner? Who's our last winner of the day?
Hope it's
I
not
don't know.
sad.
Sad, yeah. I hope we get a happy person today.
Marshmallows 81. Marshmallows 81. You have won Hero Prime
congrats.
access. Marshmallows, that's a great name. Marshmallows plural. Hero Prime access is yours. Message us. We'll hook you up after the show. You got to whisper our channel, and that'll be that. So that's exciting. Wow.
Hungry.
What a day. There was a lot there.
Yeah. Anything you want to go over? No.
I think you did a great recap.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, that was pretty wicked.
All right. I'm just checking my printed notes here like a boomer with all my paper, but gotta make sure didn't miss a day.
Well, you got Wordle as well, so I think it all fits.
That's
yeah.
true.
Playing Wordle, like, come on.
Hey, Wordle's serious business. All right. We answered questions. Oh, I guess, again, just some closure on the crossplay, cross-save. It is a absolute technical behemoth. We are working on it. When we have a date, we'll give it to you. You know it's in progress. You saw it working. It's our job now to tell you when exactly to expect it. It is a priority. That's more crossplay, cross-save closure. Lots of closure throughout this stream on, who maybe we'll see some characters again. You now know what to expect and when to expect it imminently. February 9th is the main line with all that slide items we listed. Beyond that, we have update 31.5, Angels of the Zariman coming. So it's going to be a blitz of a year for Warframe. And if you've played the New War, you'll be ready to jump right into everything. If you haven't, play the New War. That would be good. If you want to give us feedback, ! Survey, this is literally your chance. We're watching chat right now. If I see someone say like all caps, raids or trials, put it in the survey. There's a question about that there. So it would be
Put it in the survey. Hashtag put it in the survey.
Hashtag put it in the survey.
Hashtag put it in the survey. Hashtag put it. All right. I think that's it, guys. This is your last chance to say something on stream.
We all go quiet.
Happy New Year. Thanks so much for playing. Thanks
thank you.
For being
Thank you so much.
And thank you to all of our team members at D for all the hard work
Indeed.
We are just a few of the, the dedicated, hard-working group of people that made it possible. So thanks to them as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's been a hell of a year. New War is out. I can't believe it. Play it. It feels surreal, and enjoy what comes next. Tenno, you are not ready. Warframe is just getting started. 8, 9 years in. I don't even know. But okay, I'm gonna stop now. Bye.
Interesting. Huh. So here's the thing, okay? Right? I think it's very interesting that they did what they did with the teasers, because I don't know. It feels too perfect for the Entrati breadcrumb for them not to be putting the Entrati, like, for the Entrati to not be, like, relevant. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems, I don't know. Oh, haha, idiot. Okay. Try that. Perfect. Okay. Dum-dum. Alright. Perfect. Alright. That's why my Twitch bot didn't work. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I knew we were gonna get some Davari Paradox stuff. I don't think that that's a shock to anybody. I think the Davari Paradox stuff is pretty obvious, if I'm going to be honest. And I think that that's, sort of leading into potentially the 31.5, the Angels of the Zariman. I think the Angels of the Zariman are sort of a precursor, a prelude, if you will, to the Davari Paradox. And I think that that's we're gonna get more of, like, the drifters sort of side of things, and like how the drifter, like, handled because we don't know technically, like, we don't know how many actually survive, like how many oh, Barrow's here too. Cool. Ooh. Cool. I actually got 2 galvanized mods that I needed. That's incredible. I'm super excited about that. Very cool. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we're gonna do the Gifts of the Lotus really quick. So Star Days sounds pretty cool. Well, we're gonna do Barrow first. Let's do Barrow, and then we'll do Gifts of the Lotus. Star Days, I like Star Days is never something that's like super cool. I guess I'm glad that they gave us a heads up on it now, because I can get some more familial bonds ahead of time for that. Hopefully. But yeah, I think it was also interesting that they said that they were going to that they were touching on underused augments. I think that's extremely good. I already have this poster. I am pretty sure I already have one of those. I can't be 100% sure, but the skin immortalizes the pistol Leo Dinas used in self-defense when Ash came calling in the story told by the okay. Well, I don't have 400 ducats. Well, no, I didn't say that necessarily, but all right, let's do that. Let's. Isn't it 400? Boo. Boo. Alright. Alright. Do this. Okay. I am out of ducats. I'm gonna be 100% out of ducats. Okay. I need... I'm definitely gonna need some some relic farming. I've been sort of doing relic farming sort of like as fun side quests and stuff, like, you know, in between. Oh, that looks so fucking good. This is what the Zylok should look like. This is the base Zylok. This is what the Zylok should look like. That's so fucking good. Oh, that's phenomenal. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going with for sure. I think it's interesting that they're touching on 16 different augments to try and get those sorted out and improve the use of them. I think that's a good thing. I'm legitimately surprised that it's taken them this long to work on stuff like that, to be honest, because I feel like augments have been in the game for literally probably 5 years now, and very few augments actually get touched for like balance purposes and like usability purposes and stuff, because I definitely like there's plenty of augments that are just not good, period. And like I know like I'm sure they don't really want to hear about that, and you know, whatever, DE does work really hard on this stuff, but also I don't feel like DE plays Warframe enough necessarily to be able to oh shoot, every time. Ugh, sorry. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know. It's one of those things that I would love to... I would love to see what... I would love to see what augments they're gonna touch, because I definitely have a list, so to speak, of I definitely have some requests. Come on. Oh, this, see, it doesn't do the flippy reload. Oh man. Wow, 2 stars right next to each other. My lucky day. We're gonna do this. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of speculation, obviously, with this dev stream. We're gonna. There's lots of wait and see. I think the Angels of the Zariman looks interesting. And I'm glad that they're coming right out of the gate with another quest. I think with how long it took to get, I think with how long it took us to be able to get the new war, I think this is absolutely needed. I think that DE resting on their laurels, so to speak, with you know, waiting to release another update would have been a bad idea. Personally, I'm super glad. I'm super happy to see another storyline, another quest-based update, even if it's, like I said, like a prelude. You know, a half measure you know, update. It's still better than nothing. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested to see what Sanctuary is. I'm wondering if Sanctuary is like the equivalent of like Cetus or Fortuna for the next open world like Plains area, or maybe Zariman is that. We'll sort of wait and see, I guess. But very interesting to see that stuff sort of on the star chart. Very excited. The potential for that stuff, you know, being so close to in the game already, super exciting. Very exciting. So, we'll see. We'll see. Lot of mystery, lot of... Oh, come on. Thank you. A lot of intrigue. We'll see how it goes. I literally got stuck on the tiniest little, like, edge. Come on. Ugh. So, yeah. A lot of interesting stuff. Zaku, I'm not a huge fan of Zaku myself. His kits, it's not his kits that's the problem. Zaku kind of came out at a time that I wasn't playing a ton of Warframe. So, for me, Zaku just didn't really resonate with me a whole lot. But, with this deluxe skin looking super cool, that might change in a big way. So, I guess we'll wait and see. Yeah, overall, the only thing that I was really legitimately disappointed by was the Soma chords for the new war being in. They specifically said, and here's the thing, I'm not 100% sure if DE meant the new open world, or specifically Rebecca, meant the new open world as in, like, the new versions of the Plains and of Fortuna, or if she meant the new open world area, period, which could be Sanctuary. We'll find out, I guess. Oh god, that's such a cool looking skin. See, sometimes Barrow brings good stuff. Not always, but sometimes. I actually want to use the Zylok now. Okay. Francois, you know it's duplex firing, right? Why do you... Yeah, I know it's duplex. I'm just bad. I just suck. And it's I don't think the Zylok is modded quite properly. I'm not entirely convinced that this is modded necessarily the way that I want it. Come on. So for everybody who was watching the dev stream, I was able to get 2 galvanized mods. It wasn't limit 1, which is fucking great. Alright, I accidentally popped another one, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, so yeah, because I've done all of the Somachord fragments for Fortuna and for the Orb Valis, and it's one of the absolute worst grinds in this entire game. It's unimaginably bad. So also, I mentioned this during the dev stream, I'm hoping, and I don't think this is real, but also the little open world section that the drifter, like the drifter's orbiter is at. I also thought that that could be what they were talking about. I don't know if that's going to be the case. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a lot of hurry up and wait. I mean, the Somacord stuff is coming, they said, on the 9th. So the Somacord stuff we'll get... We don't have to wait that long. Thank God. But that's not what I wanted. So we'll see how things go. All right, can we take a peek at the Zylok here and see what's going on with this build? First off, direct damage per this type affecting for 14 seconds stacks up to 3 times. Oh, of course it's a D polarity. Why wouldn't it be a D polarity? Oh, I already have Sure Shot on here. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and max this out. Because I have endo to spare now. 277,000. Insane. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I can't put it on... I'm too short, huh? Damn. So it's 80% status chance on kill. I'm sorry, it's 80% status chance. What's the regular? Okay, that's fair. The regular is 90, so I'm gonna lose a little bit, but I'll still be over 100. I'll still be for sure over 100%. Over 100%. So that's fantastic. On kill, 40% direct damage per status effect. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna do. Oh man. This is stupid. I shouldn't be doing this. The Zylok is not that good of a gun. It's really not. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so it on a kill, when you get a kill with the gun, you get 40% more damage per status type affecting the target. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. I don't hate it. Incredible skin. Incredible. Okay. Let's go do this other alert. So yeah, the Soma Chords, if the Soma Chords, because they said that there was going to be 3 Soma Chord songs coming. If they're planning on having one in the Orvalis, one in God, the plains. I don't know where the third one will be, so that'll be a mystery, I guess. Having one on the Cambrian Drift doesn't really make sense because there's no Soma Chords on the Cambrian Drift, unless they're adding like a bunch of Cambrian Drift songs. Who knows? Which if they add Cambrian Drift songs and it's well, to be fair, Cambrian Drift, the Deimos open world is not as big as it's not nearly as big as the Orvalis is. Okay, let's exit. Let's try this again. There we go. Nope, don't look for players. Just start it up. Just go in. Yep. People will pop in. There we go. See? I knew you gotta Warframe's being a little fussy today. You gotta throw it on your shoulder and burp it. Warframe's acting up today. Oh god, look at this guy's prime orbiter. That's so good. Oh, the white and the blue and the bronze. Good lord. Oh, it's survival. Okay, their defense. Woo. Them talking about. I think it was very cool that they talked about even if very briefly. The idea of operator stuff eventually being available for other folks for the Drifter. I think that's awesome. We'll see, obviously. I definitely think the galvanized shot mod is better for like high fire rate pistols, like high fire rate weapons, because the faster the fire rate, the more status procs you can potentially inflict. And I feel like the Zylok, because it's single fire, you get fewer opportunities to sort of inflict those status chances, those status effects rather. So like, yeah, I am stacking 120% damage per, I don't know. I guess it depends on if the damage gets applied in the first or second shot. Like, does the enemy already have to have a status effect applied, or does the 120% damage like retroactively happen before the shot? I guess there's probably a way to find that out pretty easily, but we could do some experimentation in the I probably could look it up. I'm sure there are people who are far smarter than me who've already thought about that and who've already done research, proper research. But we'll see. Oh man. I gotta keep reminding myself it's the Banshee shots. It's the Banshee sonars. But yeah. Ooh, 171. Lord, give me strength. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm excited about what's to come. 100%. 100% excited about what's to come. I am extremely hopeful. I think that there's so much cool stuff coming from the looks of it. I think Angels Zariman looks fucking fantastic. I think getting more lore on what happened to the Drifter and sort of how the paradox happened is great. I think exploring the Zariman is going to be super cool as well. Yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to more Warframe content. I definitely will say, even if I'm wrong about Deimos and stuff, and also, granted, we could still, like, talk to the Entrati. Like, I don't think, just because they didn't say anything specifically about, like, the Entrati this time around, like, during the dev stream, I don't think we're, you know, I don't think that means they're just out. I definitely think that... Ooh. Shooting corpses now. I am definitely of the opinion... I am not contributing at all, by the way. All of my team members are doing so much more than I am. Not that this is hard content necessarily, but... Holy crap. Just shoot him, for Christ's sake. Just because there wasn't a reveal, you know, this time, and even we could learn stuff during the Angels of the Zariman quest that just sort of like reinforces the need to go to Aurelia Entrati, aka Mother, aka Gomatru. So, I am of the opinion that we're not done with Deimos yet, and there was nothing that was so definitive that I've changed my mind on that. So, oh, that's a. I'm an idiot. That's a shadow. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of good stuff. I'm so glad that there's another mini quest coming. I'm so glad that they're touching old augments. I'm glad that they're doing Lich Sister Progenitor tweaks. I love those. Again, I'm a little frustrated we're getting them now. Afterwards, you know, and granted, I still have, you know, I do not have a single weapon that is a Kuva weapon or a sister weapon that is 60%, you know, 60% power. So I still technically have to redo every single one, but it's not something I think I will do with every weapon. I think I'm gonna there's a couple of select weapons that I would not mind getting to 60 and then sort of moving on. But we'll see. We'll see. Holy crap. There we go. See? Silence plus gloom, incredible. Doesn't really help with such a small map necessarily. But normally this is way more effective. It's more effective when you can like run around more, to be honest. And you can kind of get people in and out of that silence, in and out of the silence. And so you can just restun them over and over again, basically. Oh, Ghost, what's up? We're just talking Warframe Devstream stuff. And all the cool stuff that we saw. It was a little tamer than I was expecting. I think that, like, once again, I went into the Devstream expecting more than, you know, over promising necessarily to myself. Overhyping myself, I guess, is what I want to say. But I'm very glad with what we got, to be honest. Wow, that was weird. Oh, the Eximus unit stuff too. I will see how that goes. I'm cautiously optimistic right now. Super cautious, like. The idea of getting, Hey, absolutely. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, but we'll see. Honestly, it depends on, how much stuff I want to do and how long I want to talk about the Devstream stuff. I assume you didn't watch the dev stream since you're at school, so no, that's not necessarily true. I guess, you know, study hall or, you know, college, you know, whatever the study hall equivalent in college is. That the awkward time between classes when you had to schedule your classes around got the reward. Very cool, very cool. Oh. Yeah, I was very happy. I got 2 galvanized mods I didn't have, so I got lucky. I hope other people did too. I almost got a 3rd one. They ran over. I managed to nab 2 drops, but they stopped just a little early before the 3rd one happened. So. Oh. All right, fantastic. Alerts done. Oh, my day was all right. My day was all right. I've had some weird insomnia, so I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. So I'm sort of that's the other reason I'm not sure I'll be streaming for very long today, is because I'm mostly like running on adrenaline at this point. But we'll see. I also I have 0 ducats right now, so I'm your boy's got to get some ducats. So we'll probably be doing that for a while. I'm not surprised by the crossplay announcement. That crossplay is gonna be not like for a while yet. That doesn't surprise me at all. I wish that wasn't the case, but you know. Hey, no, that's all right. That's all right. I hope you have a safe trip home. Thanks for hanging out on your bus waiting break. I don't know what the hell I just said. Come on. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see how things sort of continue and shape up in the future. Lot of potential. So extremely happy that we're gonna get a quest so quickly after the new war, even if it is gonna be like a springtime launch. They definitely did. They were very careful to. How do I not have? There we go. Oh, I'll take a Limbo Prime. See, that's very weird. Okay. Why does this keep doing this? Get me out of here. Oh, so, yeah. I think there's going to be some interesting stuff in the future. I'm really hoping that they tweak, because they also said that that they were going to do them in batches, and the first 16 was going to be the first batch. So I'm very excited that they're taking a look at a lot of augments and tweaking a lot of augments, because I truly do think that there are a lot of augments that are not very good and definitely need to be touched and tweaked and made better, because right now it ain't it. Are you kidding? Oh, he's blocking them. That's why it's not hitting. Oh, that'd do it. I don't know. I definitely need to like practice more with the gunblade stance that I just got, the bullet dance. Because I'm not very good with it, and I feel like the combos are kind of tricky to pull off. I don't think it's necessarily a combo thing. I think it's Ben sucks. I think it's Francois sucks. I don't know who that Ben guy is. I think Francois just isn't very good at hitting those bullet dance combos, and so it's a harder stance to manage versus the more melee centric gunblade mods. So. We'll see. All right. Oh. Come on. Everybody. Everybody has 10. What's the issue? Oh, thank you. 100% going for the gold. 100%. 100%. Easy pick. Hell yeah. Absolutely. See, it's that streamer luck kicking in. Slenderman's not here, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh. As far as the official posted schedule goes, by the way, I don't know if there's really anybody in here, but I did say that I was going to do a control stream. My original schedule was doing a control stream today and then doing another control stream tomorrow. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. I don't know. Here's the thing. I have been trying my damnedest the last couple of days to figure out what games I want to stream, what games I want to play and stream in 2022. Like, I want a list. Because 2021 was a clusterfuck. I just sort of was streaming whatever I wanted, and there was no... It was a mess. It was a mess, and I want a little bit more semblance of order and just like a little bit... I just want a little bit more order to the chaos, I guess. Which I don't think is a big ask, necessarily. Okay. Come on. But, yeah, so far, the only things I've been able to lock down for sure, is that I absolutely want to finish Control, because we are nearly through Control. We've actually beaten Control. The main story is done, and now we just have to finish the, Foundation DLC. So that's going to be our next main push, is the Foundation DLC. and after that, it's gonna be Titanfall 2. A good friend of mine, Bane, who's been we've played together. We play Apex together. Somebody get him. Somebody kill this guy. He recommended Titanfall 2 to me because the storyline is one of the best storylines in gaming as far as like first person shooters. So, bummer. What a bummer. Let's go Corinth, I guess. And so I wanted to do it. It was on sale like 2 months ago during the fall. I think the Halloween sale. So I picked that up. And so that's been on the list for a while. That's been on the list since BioShock Infinite. So I want to get that done. But there's also like a whole bunch of other games that I'm like seeing that are on sale that I'm like, ooh, that would be a really good game. Ooh, that would be a really good game to play. Like, I kind of like that. So we'll see. And there's also been a fair bit of oh, I wonder how long I've been maxed out for void traces. Whoops. Ooh. So yeah, I had an idea to do a particular game series. I don't want to like reveal too much because I don't want to get everybody's hopes up for stuff and then have that stuff not end up happening. So I don't want to get like real specific into. God, somebody got him. I don't want to get too specific into details beyond Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is 100% guaranteed going to happen, and we are obviously 100% going to finish Control's Foundation DLC. Those are not up for debate. Those are 100% going to happen, 100% confirmed. So yeah. But it's sort of after that is the stuff that's sort of a little bit more fluid at this point. And I had some ideas to do, you know, basically like a whole series of games. And I was like, man, I've already played like the majority of these games, and I'm only replaying them on stream because one game in the series is one that I haven't played, and I wanna play that. But there's another game series that I just saw today that I have not played any of, and it's like an iconic piece of like gaming history. Like the fact that I haven't played it yet is like kind of embarrassing. So I'm thinking that seems like it should be at the top of the list. I also had a whole nother game series that I like had already played. Not only have I already played these two games, but I've already played one of them on the channel. So there are tweaks happening across the board. Think Helios Prime. I know Helios Prime is vaulted, so I'm gonna grab Helios Prime for myself. I don't remember if Wukong's been vaulted. Part of me thinks he has been, but I know Helios Prime has been vaulted longer, so. So yeah, so there's a whole bunch of games that I'm just now sort of realizing I'm like, I want to play new games. I don't want to play games I've already played before. Even if I haven't played them, even if I haven't played them on stream before, I still want to, I want to experience them. I want to experience new games on stream. I don't want to re-experience old games on stream because I feel like they're not nearly as impactful. And I sort of did that with Transistor earlier this year, and looking back on that, I'm like, this was not, I don't know. It was that the thing with Transistor that I gave it a pass on is because I beat the whole game in one session. It was a one session game, so that was sort of the okay, I can give this a pass. But I can't imagine playing Tomb Raider 2013, for instance. That's going to be a 5 to 6 stream minimum sort of investment. You know, when I've already I've played Tomb Raider 2013 8 times maybe. I played it 4 times on the 360. I played it on the PS4. I played it on PC. So at least 5 or 6 times I've played Tomb Raider 2013. It's a fabulous game. I highly recommend it. But I'm just not sure it's the right choice for me on stream right now. You know? So yeah. So I guess as a slight spoiler, I was considering the Tomb Raider series. And I'm not saying that the Tomb Raider series will never come to the channel. I'm just saying, as far as 2022 is concerned, I really want to focus on new games that I've never played. We do not have reactants. This sucks. Across the board, not great. That's 9. That's 10. The other guy only has 4 though. So I'm not going to extract and thank you. Embarrassing. Okay, the other guy's he's up to 9 already. I'm not gonna. Okay. Now he's at 10. But yeah. So I like I said, I'm rambling at this point. It's the sleep deprivation. Hell yes, Hydroid Prime, let's go. Hell yes. See, Slenderman's not here. I'm getting all kinds of good stuff. That's 2 silvers, a gold, and a bronze so far. Incredible. Incredible. Well, Francois, you're also doing a bunch of Radiant Relics. Listen, I was doing Radiant Relics last time too. I was getting dog shit drops. Absolute trash drops. Ugh. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm also just flat out working on what's Lil. Oh God, there's one Lith relic, huh? Bummer, dude. Upgrade relic. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, just as sort of a across the board PSA. Variety streams are still going strong. They're still going to be on Fridays, probably. If that changes, I'll let you guys know. But we're going to focus on games that I have not played in 2022, and we're going to focus on games that I want to play, not specifically games that are new, but games that I feel like I need to play and that I'm interested in playing in 2022, because I feel like you know, games like Alan Wake and Control really changed I don't want to be dramatic and say changed my whole life, but kind of. It kind of do be like that. So, we'll see. 2022 is going to be a very interesting year. I'm looking forward to playing all kinds of new variety games with you guys on Fridays. I also added officially to the streaming schedule as well in 2022. That's terrible. Multiplayer Mondays. I'm going to be doing Monday streams sort of in the evening, hopefully. Holy mackerel. I swear it's the exhaustion. I'm not normally this bad at parkour. But, oh man, this guy is missing one. There, nope, not quite there yet. I mean, I assume that if I kill all these guys, one will drop for him. But we'll see. There it is. There's the 10. All right. But yeah, multiplayer Mondays. Whether that's Limnus Gate in the evenings, or Apex, or Halo, or what? Yes, let's go! Scourge Prime and a Bronco Prime barrel. Let's go! Let's go! I was the only one that had a silver. What an embarrassment! What? How embarrassing! Oh man, that's redemption for the last time running all those damn Scourge Prime barrel mods and stuff. All those Scourge Prime relics that didn't amount to anything. So yeah, we'll see. The Monday streams are still sort of in flux. We'll see. I really should have put like a big question mark next to him because I'm not sure exactly how it'll work yet. It's gonna be a up in the air sort of thing, but yeah. I'd also like to add, I really like asymmetric, like competitive games. I was a big fan of Evolve back in the day. I'm sure nobody remembers Evolve. One player played as a giant monster and the other 4 players played as hunters, and you had to basically stop the monster from destroying shit. Jeez, oh Pete, what the hell that was. And so as you oh god, it's starting to get to my eyes too, holy crap. As you sort of played the game, the more and more the longer the hunt took, the stronger the monster got, and eventually you would either have to stop the monster before they destroy everything, or the monster would kill you and you'd lose as the hunters. And so because of that, I've been sort of on the lookout for a while for games that are sort of similar in that sort of vein. And I don't know, I've watched Dead by Daylight a lot, and I don't know, it looks fun-ish, but it looks also like kind of tough to get into. And so I was sort of on the lookout for games that were similar to Dead by Daylight, but still sort of like indie and smaller, so the community would be smaller. And after doing like 2 weeks worth of research into that, I have found some games, and I'm gonna keep my eye on them, but I just the Steam Spring Lunar New Year sale happened, and I just Dead by Daylight was 50% off. I'm like, fuck it, I'll start playing Dead by Daylight. It's got the Dead by Daylight. The problem with finding trying to find like a smaller, less toxic community, the issue with that is trying to find is having a smaller community and therefore smaller like queues and longer queues in multiplayer games. So that's sort of the rough part with that, unfortunately. And so a lot of the people I watch who play Dead by Daylight never have any issues with queues at all. I mean, I'm not usually that good at aiming anyways, but my god. This is, It's a corpse, Francois. That's probably why nothing is happening to it, you fucking idiot. I can't wait for them to add a duplex, oh man. I kind of wanted the Tenora blueprint, to be honest.
Interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Kind of wanted the Tenora blueprint. But yeah, so we'll see. We're gonna try and fit some Dead by Daylight in there as well. Just we're gonna sort of learn the game. I don't know when that's gonna happen. So yeah, the stream schedule is just super in flux as of right now, other than Warframe Wednesdays and Variety Fridays. But I guess this is my way of just saying there's gonna be more streams, and I can't give you specific dates and times yet because they might be in flux. So I know that's not helpful and is probably super annoying, but I'm trying my best. So, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. My birthday was yesterday, which was kind of cool. Well, it wasn't that good. I had a hard time sleeping, and some stuff happened during the day that kind of ruined stuff, and you know, so it was fine. It was fine. Definitely could have been better. And something lagged out. I think somebody. Oh, no. Oh, damn. Never mind. Warframe proves me wrong for once. I'm shocked. I for sure was like, there's no way that this is loading in properly. Apparently I was the one who can't. Oh man, this is outrageous. Oh, absolutely outrageous. Oh, that's an ally. I mean, I could shoot them technically, but not sure how much good it'd do. Oh lord, 42 void traces, and we got all our reactants super quick. That's what it's about. Ugh. This stream is gonna be a nightmare to try and pull shorts from, because it's just I literally have never felt more rambly and discombobulated before, because I've just my brain is just on a my brain is always on like a constant roulette, but I feel like I normally have a little more control. Ooh, wow. Yep, just totally fucking overshot that 100%. I feel like I normally have like a little bit more control over the carousel, over the roulette. and today it's just wee. Just, oh man, Guandao Prime. Oh no, we gotta go Strun. We gotta go Strun Prime. We got 3 Guandao. Hey, you know what? Silver's just silver, baby. Doesn't matter. Guandao Prime, fantastic. One of my favorite melees of all time. Fantastic melee. I didn't want to repeat mission. No! I lied. You said you'd stay away. I lied. Alright. Sorry about that. Had a... You know what? Actually, I'm so sorry. I realized I also need to, Okay. Sorry, remembered I had 2 text messages to send there. Oops. Okay. Alright, nope. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've caught up on all of the helmets at this point. I'm feeling pretty good about the helmets at this point, but you know, we'll see, I guess. Upgrade. Good. I'm gonna play some Lith relics. I'm hoping there's some Lith relics that are
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
sorry. My group chat is talking about the new Pokemon game that I probably won't get to play for a while.
Target is in the vicinity. Find them.
But
Complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
it's weird. Okay. You. Ooh, 14 void traces. Gross.
Find out what's inside.
That is not a good sign, to be honest. I'm not loving that. Ugh. I know there's 0 correlation between like number of void traces that you get when you crack a relic and the rarity of the item, but man, does it feel like there is a correlation. I know correlation does not equal causation, but I don't know. It in my brain 100% does. In my brain 100% does. Ugh. This ugly monster. I love all the Helmuth companions. They're all fantastic. Incredible. The Grendel Prime the Grendel Prime blueprint couldn't leave us alone. Like nope. You're getting me one way or the other. One way or the other. Amazing. Love it. Nothing but silvers and golds today. Incredible. Shit. Okay. Sorry about that. We're gonna leave squad and see if there's a Lith relic that's up. Nope. Syndicates. Lith rescue, spy. Do rescues. Rescues are quick. Oh, alright. Let's go refinement. Holy crap, we have so many radiant Lith relics. Holy crap. That's wild. That's wild. We gotta work through some of these. For sure. For sure. Oh man. Gotta work through some of these. Now let's hope the luck holds out. Let's hope
Keep fighting. Look for more reactants.
oh my god. Probably didn't need to hard scope quite so much on that, but oh, after this one I'm going to check usage progress on the stuff I've been working on. Predicite, Xyloc, Sarpa. $60 void traces? Incredible. Incredible. You know what that means? 100% gold. 100% gold. Come on. Alright. I don't know why I have such a hard time. Oh my god, I I disabled my ciphers and I never remembered to put them back on. Yay. Okay.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
Wow. Great. Easy. Easy. Okay, come on. Stop getting caught on every tiny little thing, please. If I had a nickel for every time I got stuck on just the teeniest, tiniest little edge, I would never have to spend actual money on a Prime Access ever again. I'd have nickels for forever. Yeah. The Exceltra, like, I started using this gun because there's apparently a bug with the, like, the energy, where it makes the, like, if you have, like, a light energy color with it, it's really obnoxious. So I'm like, well, does it make a difference if the energy color is dark? And so I made the energy color dark, and it seems fine. There has been patches, so I'm wondering if they fixed it. But I kind of like this gun. I don't hate it. A machine gun with an AoE burst, like, what's not to like, to be honest. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? How's the RuneScape grind treating you? Good, I hope. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Hell yes. I'll grab this guy's item. Hell yeah. See? Even Steven. Love it. Even though I'm definitely... well, no, I was gonna say... Even though I think I have the worst item, but I think they're both pretty comparable, to be honest. Hell yeah, 70 void traces, let's go! Ugh. So, how do you feel your progression has been thus far? Do you feel like you're pretty happy with it, or do you feel like you're behind for in the league? Funny story. I'm glad you popped in actually. I watched that guy that you sent me, that RuneScape guy, and and then I Twitch is now like promoting RuneScape streams to me. I'm like, I watched one fucking stream, Twitch. I watched one stream, and now it's like, oh hey, do you want to watch RuneScape? And I'm like, it's fucking weirdly relaxing. Like, I don't hate it. The stream that I was recommended was like somebody who just starting out, and I'm like, I don't know, this is too much. Like, I want somebody who like knows what they're doing, and like it doesn't make any sense what they're saying. It's sort of like ASMR almost. Like, I don't have to pay attention. It's just like a thrum in the background. Like that sort of repetitive, holy shit, sorry. I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. I've been complaining about it, so my brain just fully stopped. Thinking of boosting out your old favorite skill. Mining. There's a perk that makes all iron ore mined turned into steel bars and banks them instantly. Damn. That's like a time saver, if anything. Super convenient. I'm a turtle at the start, do a lot of building, and then power up points at the end. Sure, sure. Ugh. There definitely is, like, I don't know. I definitely am one of those people, and I know people who, like, for, like, battle passes and stuff, which I know is not necessarily the same thing, but there's people who will buy, like, a battle pass and who will totally ignore it for, like, the first 2 months of the battle pass, and then, like, crank out, like, half the battle pass in 2 weeks. And I'm sitting here being like, well, I've been playing the whole time, and we're at the same level, so I don't know how the fuck that happened, but fuck me, I guess. So there's definitely a method to the like, you know, slow burn start and then go and hog wild at the end. 100%, 100%. I hate burning myself out, and I feel like I'm doing that with specifically what I'm referencing is Apex Legends. Like, I feel like I'm hardcore burning myself out. Like, I'm so glad I'm done with all the, like, events and stuff in Apex right now. I'm like, having taken 2 weeks off. I'm so happy. Like, I'm even considering, like, taking a week or 2 off, like, at the beginning of the next season in February, just to, like, continue to relax. Because Warframe is also putting stuff out at almost the same time, so... Oh, but yeah, I'm glad things are going well. 100%. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, not playing the game until you want to die is always a good thing. And, you know, I feel like it's... Wow. Can I not get stuck on stuff, please? I feel like it's very easy to do that when they give you like so much stuff to grind like that. When they're like, hey, grind everything for this and you get cool rewards. It's like sort of putting the carrot in front of you to like make yourself miserable. And I mean, you showed me people who were actively making themselves miserable, so.
Here are the holding cells. Search each one.
Oh, man. Yeah, 100%. Yep, never get the right one on that. Never get the right door the first time.
Escort the prisoner.
Embarrassing.
I'll take care of the rest.
Oh. And how often do they have the leagues? I know you mentioned and just now that the leagues run for 6 weeks, but are they sort of like battle passes where one starts up? I think you said that wasn't the case. I think you said that they're sort of sporadic every few months, but I'm not 100% on that, and frankly my brain's not working today, so excuse my stupidity, my extra stupidity. Okay, so they're like okay, that's cool. So they're like sort of the tried and true like winter like event. Gonna be the first person to max a group Iron Man account. Oh my god, 3 silvers? Come on. The Cindo Prime. Fuck it, why not? The mode was released in November, and maxing it normally is a 2,200 plus hour grind. Holy shit. I'm okay. Can we do the math on that really quick? Let's see. 24 hours in a day times 100 days is 2,400. So that's just over 3 months. How do you even do that? That's 100 days. Let's go. I'm sorry. Let's do 90. So 90 days, 24 hours a day. Total level and max is 2277. Insane. Like, I guess the answer is he just must have like absolutely everything down to the max science, absolute best, yeah, and not ever sleeping ever, and just having it consume your entire existence. Which, like, hey, listen, here's the thing. If it makes him happy, he didn't look super happy when I watched him the other day, but, like, if he's happy, like, what the hell do I know, you know? Well, what business do I have saying anything about it, but... Oh, man. Wild. At least, I mean, I guess he's gonna get his crumb of clout from being the first person to do that, I guess. So, I guess there's that. But, oh. But yeah, I'm actually honestly shocked to say when I was watching those RuneScape streams. Wow, what a tongue twister. How much better the game looks in some aspects and how it looks literally exactly the same in others. Like, it's like the water. Like, I remember when I played RuneScape, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, everything looked like shit. But, like, it was, you know, it looked like shit on purpose. It was like it was the aesthetic, you know? That's what they were going for. And now, like, the water looks, like, kind of good, like, compared to everything else. Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh, man. But, you know, that was the way it was back then. We're really showing our age, Tom. Fucking old hats. Man, I can hardly do this parkour when I'm not exhausted. There we go. Okay. That's fair. Well, now at least he's gonna have another accolade to sort of put on his belt. Same. I have a couple of British people who I'm following on Twitter, who have who got the, speaking of Pokemon, who got the Legends Arceus Steelbook, and I'm actually pissed that the US isn't getting a version because the Steelbook looks clean as fuck. Looks clean as fuck. I'm like, I don't have time to play Pokemon. Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't have time to play it right now, but it looks fucking incredible. Goostrog 3, really? I haven't seen these boys in a hot minute. I'm gonna wait, actually. I don't know who they're targeting. I don't know why these folks aren't leaving. The 3 art cards from game, maybe it's... Ow. See, I don't understand. Lotus, boring. They screwed up the lines. Come on. Come on. Oh, did the corrosive guy just immediately die and then they left? I bet you that's what happened. I don't know why these guys aren't getting off of the objective. Kind of stupid. Definitely gonna keep Rhino Prime Neuroptics. Oh, but yeah, I got a couple of friends who have played a little bit of it and are absolutely loving it so far. So I'm hoping that I'll get to play it eventually, maybe like in a couple of months. But yeah, I'm very excited about the game. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Probably the most excited I've been about a Pokemon game in the last 10 years, to be honest. Used Psylocke, not even registering yet, huh? Surely it can't be this far down. Oh, auto mode, stop. To be bringing to my... Oh, God. Ugh. I just... bone stuff fucks me up. So yeah. Oh, God. Just thinking about that. Oh, it's fine. I'm good. I'd say it's... I hope it's not so bad, but you can't put pressure on it, so it sounds like it's pretty fucking bad. Okay. Well, that's not as bad. At least it sounds like you can, you might be able to, ice it down then. Damn. So you fucked it up. Like, big time. Well, at least, you know, 50%. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh. keep knocking these out. Oh. Ow. At least you can get some RuneScape grinding in beforehand. Oh, well, your other thumb's healing up. Could always be worse. He says, even though it's definitely worse. Oh. Come on, skip cinematic. Incredible. Yeah. That's fair. Ugh. Yeah, that's always been sort of, I think, an appeal of RuneScape is that it, you know, once you're good at it, you sort of have that system down. It's something you can sort of play in the background. I don't want to say like totally mindlessly, but you can definitely like do other stuff while also playing RuneScape, like super easily. And you know, definitely I can see the appeal. Oh yeah. Fair. That's fair. I was giving it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but you know. Oh, nobody's going to the other one. Oh. Perfect. Absolute parkour maniac. But yeah.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry. Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Why am I having such a hard time pulling jumps off today? Ugh. I mean, harder than normal. I'm already pretty bad, but... Oh, yes. I will take another gold. Hell yes. No Slenderman to stop my tirade today. Incredible.
The captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this,
Level 28 with the Zylok. I think once I get the Zylok to 30, I think that's when we'll call the stream. We're closing in on 3 hours, so. Ugh. But I hope everything is going well for you other than your fucked up thumb and not being able to get the cool steel book for fucking Legends. Oh.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Yeah, as good as it could be.
Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic.
Birthday was yesterday, so that was pretty fun. Couple not so great things in the morning, but you know, balanced out in the evening, so it was all right.
There's no telling what the captors are
Thank you. Yes. Yes. The problem is oh, that's a legendary crate just out in the open. Oh, don't shoot it. Scan it. You. I don't know if you can scan it after it's been blown up. I think you can, but Laura is a year ahead of me, and her birthday is in December, so I always recently have been predisposed to say a year ahead, even though it's definitely not the case, and I'm just an idiot. Ugh. Okay, perfect. 26 void traces. Not looking forward to it. I'm not gonna say happy birthday to you yet because I'm hoping I'll see you again before March. So I will give you the old happy birthday closer to your actual birthday. Hopefully. Can you stop getting caught on every fucking edge?
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Yeah, I was actually going to use a cam for today's stream, and then I realized it was buried in another room, and I didn't want to get it out, so. I'm also just generally, like, pretty fucking tired. I was like, I'm not sure I want everyone to see the wild bags under my eyes. It's true. It's true. Oh, the Xbox 360 mics are iconic, though. Absolutely iconic. Man, speaking of Xbox 360, I don't know if you... I'm sure you probably heard about it, actually. The servers for the original Halo games got shut off earlier this month. Yep. It's fucking sad. It's I mean, so many good memories in those games. We still have like the Master Chief Collection, so it's not completely gone. It's not. It doesn't feel quite the same. I don't think it ever will. But oof. Like I definitely enjoy. I got Master Chief Collection 100%. 100%. Like I got the Master Chief Collection just so that I could play all the games before Infinite came out, and I got super into it again. But it's just there's so many, like the whole the community is different, and it's just like a whole different generation of people, and I don't know. I'm just not as like it just doesn't feel the same. That's like the best way I can like describe it. Honestly, is it just does not feel quite the same, and it sucks because. It sucks because, you know, I miss that. And I didn't play any of Halo Infinite's story, and I'm not playing it until it has fucking multiplayer. The fact that Halo Infinite could launch without multiplayer, without like multiplayer story is insane. I mean, that was one of my most treasured gaming memories. Is playing with you and Mark and I think somebody else playing Halo 3 after midnight and beating it in one sitting and then going to school the next day being tired as shit, but, you know, having beaten it. You know, so the fact that they were like, multiplayer story mode isn't that important. Yeah, which I didn't realize that either. I've sort of been off the Halo bandwagon basically since Halo Reach. Like, Halo Reach was the last, like, Halo that I actually played, like, at launch. And so, like, I didn't realize that until much later. I was like, I don't know how you could... I don't know how you could excuse this, to be honest. Like, it's... I don't know. Like, I'm sure the developers are working as hard as they can, and I don't want to, like, throw too much shade at them, but... Yeah, I think a lot of that goes on the publishers and you know, deadlines that aren't realistic. Yeah, which there wasn't a swap playlist in Infinite at launch either. They added it like 3 weeks late. I was like, I wish we could have had this earlier, but okay. But yeah, Infinite is a whole nether, like, the multiplayer is a whole nether bag of fish with that too. Like, the multiplayer store with all the, like, the super expensive items and all that shit. I'm like, this is outrageous. $10 for a helmet? What do they think? They're fucking League of Legends? Like, this is nuts. This cannot be real. Like, this has to change. Wow, embarrassing. 60 void traces for a Death Cube Prime systems, embarrassing. Exactly. And here's the thing, I don't mind microtransactions necessarily. Here's the thing, because microtransactions help pay for the game and help pay the developers and make sure that there's more game to play. So, like, as long as I'm paying for DLC that's actually worth the money, I'm fine with that. But paying $10 for a fucking cosmetic helmet? That's insane. I'll pay $30 for, like, a season pass for, like, with a bunch of new maps in it and something, but, like, make it worth it. You know what I mean? Like give me something that I can, like, that's gonna make me, like, enjoy the experience more. You know? Yeah, like something. Like, I don't know. It's a whole new world, and game publishers and studios, and I don't think it's necessarily like all. I think it's mostly like the AAA people, like the real greedy people, EA, Microsoft, you know, the big people. I don't think it's so much the indie people necessarily. But yes. You know, they want to turn a profit whenever and wherever they can, and it's ruining gaming. And it's been ruining gaming for years, and it's just getting worse. Fucking loot boxes? Come on. Loot boxes are a joke. If memory serves, and it does, I'm pretty sure the first loot box was Team Fortress 2, I believe. And so we can blame Steam for that absolute shit pile. Oh. I don't know. For real. Yeah. They can't count to 3, and they brought about the beginning of basically the end of fun gaming as we know it. Ugh. Going 1000% the wrong way. Oh.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, Valve, and it sucks because I like Portal, and Half-Life is one of the, you know, like most iconic first-person shooters ever made. You know, Team Fortress 2, iconic. You know, you can't have a conversation about early multiplayer games. Terrible. Without talking about games like CS:GO and come on, and Team Fortress 2, and I really wish I could get the hostage every once in a while. A 100%, which is why I want to try and support like as many indie devs as I can, with still like, you know, playing the games that I want to play, you know. And I think there's a lot of really cool, like for example, I don't know if you've ever heard of this indie game. It's the most interesting first-person shooter game I've played in the last 10 years, probably. It's called Lemnis Gate, Lemnis Gate. It's time travel. You have 25 seconds. You take your turn, and then the round resets, and whatever you did still happens every round. But now you have a new operative to control, and so you complete objectives. Unbelievable! Are you kidding me? I've got to take the Hydroid Prime. Unbelievable. Unreal. And it's this game has nobody playing it right now. There's literally 15 people playing it according to the Steam charts. You know, that obviously doesn't include people who are playing it on Xbox because it's on Game Pass. But there's nobody playing this game right now. It's the most interesting, the most fun first-person shooter game. There's no fucking microtransactions. You get cosmetics by like leveling up and just fucking playing and like leveling up your characters and shit. I mean, the cosmetics aren't very interesting, but you can earn cosmetics in game without having to worry about. Leave squad, thank you. Without having to worry about paying for stuff. You know what I mean? It's I'd highly recommend it. It's absolutely fabulous. But yeah, it's just it's so frustrating to me that indie games that are actually good, that could revolutionize, like watching like actual competitive people like play this game would be so fucking interesting, because it's not all of like, yeah, there's an element of like you need to be able to shoot, but also like I need to be able to plan and like strategize and be able to think through turns and shit. If it's on Switch, limited physical release, I'd love to grab that. Yeah, it's fabulous. It's such a good fucking game. We played it on the I don't know if you much care for going through like VODs and stuff, or even going onto my YouTube, but I've played it on the. Well, I think I played it on stream twice. I don't think the second stream is up on YouTube just yet, but you know, I think it's soon. But there should be some VODs if you just want to like watch on 2x just to sort of get like the gameplay vibe. It'd be easy enough to do, because it's something else. It's truly a fascinating game, and I'm really hoping, and it's stuff like that. I'm much more like willing to spend money on like microtransactions for like an indie dev studio, like a studio that I know isn't making fucking insane money. That's like a small, 50 to 100 person studio. I'm much more willing to spend money on those games when I know that it's not a huge fucking corporation. You know what I mean? Like, I want to support this indie game. I want to keep it alive. I want to keep... Oh my god, every time. One of these times, I'm going to remember that I don't have my ciphers equipped, and I'm going to put more on, but... Come on. Thank you. Let's go home. Amen. But yeah, paying $10 fucking for a helmet so Microsoft can bleed me dry is not gonna happen. I can't do it. I'm too old. Zylock level 30. Let's go. Okay, come on. Incredible. It is. I don't know how you are with Game Pass or anything like that, but it is on Game Pass. I know you used to be an Xbox. Oh God, 2 golds in a row? What is going on? It's because Slender's not here. It's because Slender's not here. Insane. I'm the same with my PS4. I haven't touched my PS4. I played Uncharted, the most recent Uncharted, probably like 6 months ago, or more even. August, beginning of August. So closer, I guess, to 5 months ago. Haven't touched it. I played God of War, and I played Uncharted, and that was it. All right. Let us put the Razorback cipher off. Let me put the regular cipher on you. Perfect. Fair. Yeah, there is... Nintendo is so, like, shrewd with their physical, like making, the physical products and stuff. They absolutely are 100% doing shit on purpose to, like, increase scarcity and, like, increase, like, collector value later on, which, like, feels kind of scummy to me, like, right now, but I don't know. Probably I'm not a collector, so it doesn't really affect me either way, but well, I mean, I guess specifically I'm talking about, like, amiibos and stuff. In my head, I was thinking of, like, amiibos. Like those, like, the physical amiibos, the first party stuff that Nintendo, as far as my understanding is, I could be wrong. I am very dumb. Like, Nintendo's, like, purposely doing, oh, okay. Okay, we're talking about two completely different things. I'm a fucking idiot. That's okay. I got you. We're good. I'm on the same page now. Dumbass. Sorry. Okay. Yes. I read the Shanti, but it didn't, like, click in my head until I read the second sentence. Yeah. Shanti is another, like, game series that there's like 8 games in the series, and of the, like, little ones, of the little ones that I've played, I'm not very good at, like, platformers, so I'm like, maybe I won't. Maybe I just won't fuck with this. So Animal Crossing themed consoles instantly sold out and started reselling for $800. Flip the market with more. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I bought my Switch. It's not a launch Switch, but I think it is in that same generation, and just like a little later. Oh, I'm stupid money, probably. Stupid money. $300? That's probably a low ball, to be honest. That could be that could very well be a low ball, but I don't want to go like super high because I don't want to be completely wrong. Oh, no. Oh shit. I don't know if you typed the 3 stars or if my automod managed to do that. I don't think automod does that, so I don't think it was automod, so. Oh, caps. Okay, the automod. That's fair. The automod would probably do that. I had some people fucking come in here spamming caps, so I switched things to block that shit out because it's fucking annoying. Back during all the like hate raids and shit. Like I wasn't particularly like I didn't get hit with any of the bad stuff, but just enough of the like annoying like spam bots that I sort of tightened up. Come on. Tightened up the auto mod on certain things a little bit to catch bots. So that was on me. Yeah, thankfully a lot of it has like calmed down. I've been hard pressed. I haven't had to deal with anything like that in months. I think Twitch finally like got their shit figured out with it finally. So by the time I get to the hostage, they're gonna have 100% freedom. I am so far behind. Ugh. On the upside, I'll be able to head straight towards the exit. Yeah, it was definitely like a rough. It was a rough couple of months there. I can't believe I caught up before they finished. All right. See, this is how this is supposed to go. Boop. Instantly done. Thank you. Hey, hell yeah, let's go. Oh. But yeah, I ended up finding like a master list of a bunch of different like known bots and harassers and like feeding the names into a program and having a program like auto block literally like tens of thousands of these bots. And it took, I couldn't stream for like 3 days because of it, because it would just destroy my chat. Because it literally pops up in chat every time you like block somebody, and so it was just like X person blocked, X person blocked, X person, just over and over and over and over and over again. So no fucking way. No way. No fucking way. I can't say. It's NDA'd. I can't say. No. Oh, that's so wild. Hold on. I shouldn't get excited yet. Yup, sure is. No fucking shit. Wow. Wow. Really? Interesting. Interesting. I guess I can say certain things about it. I got into a ooh, Nidus Prime blueprint. I don't have that, baby. Let's go. Nether silver. I got into, I guess I can say this. I guess this part isn't NDA'd. there's a game that's doing a closed beta this weekend. It's called Midnight Ghost Hunt. It's basically like one team is playing as ghosts and one team is playing as like Ghostbusters, basically. And the ghosts can turn into like objects around the map, and so they can hide from the ghost hunters and like sneak up on them and kill them. It looks really good. Like, I'm really excited about it. But I did not get into the closed beta. I did not get an email from Steam saying like, "Hey, you've been selected." So I was super bummed. 100%, pretty much, yeah. But like fancier, basically. And so, yeah, it looks kind of fucking good. Like, it looks like Dead by Daylight, but they're like, let's put prop hunt in, basically. Like, let's add prop hunt in, and make Dead by Daylight, but with ghosts instead of like killers. Which actually, funny story, there's a different game called Prop Night that uses a very similar concept, except the survivors can turn into props. So, like, you as the killer, you're, like, looking around, and anything that's, like, weird and out of place, you can go and swipe. And it's wild. I've done so much research on, like, Dead by Daylight and games like that recently that I'm, like, overflowing with useless knowledge. As is the fucking story of my life. My my biography is going to be Francois. He knew a lot of stupid shit about a lot of useless crap that didn't help him ever. Period. He died with a font of useless knowledge. Oh. Collectors for Switch today. Damn. I know it's on, I think it's on sale digitally. It was down to 35. Damn. See, I picked it up on Steam. It's on sale like 50% off. But it just comes with the base game. It doesn't come with any of the cool shit. The collector's edition, I bet you, comes with some extra goodies. So 35 is probably a pretty good deal. Yes, yeah. If there was a way to not do digital games on PC, I would do it. But it's just there's literally nobody does PC games. Like, all of my PS4 and Switch games are physical, but there like literally nobody does physical PC games anymore. Fucking sucks. Really? Is that the name of the company, Limited Run Games? That's the second time you've mentioned it, so I think that's probably Limited Run. Yep, absolutely. It just came up. Idiot. All right, it's a publisher strictly limited. Of strictly limited. If I could learn how to read, that'd be fabulous. Layer of the Clockwork God, Valis, Master Sanctuary. Interesting. Oh, so it's also like merch too. Like, they do limited runs of merch too. That's probably where they make all their money. I mean, I'm sure the games are very profitable as well. I'm sure. Interesting. Ooh, soundtracks? I'm so pissed. There's a game called Transistor, made by Supergiant Games, the same company who made, like, Hades, if you're familiar with Hades, or Pyre, or Bastion. Transistor, it was their second game. It was absolutely one of the best fucking soundtracks I've ever heard in a game. Probably my top 3, if not the best soundtrack I've ever heard. It resonates with me so deeply. And they had physical soundtracks up on their website for so long, and no, let's do in stock only. I'm so sorry. This went off the rails. I'm so sorry. Oh God, that hurts my fucking soul. That hurts my soul, man. I fucked up. I had it literally bookmarked for years, probably 3 years. I had that bookmarked, and I'm like, I'll get to the, I'll buy this, and I just one day I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this, and it was fucking sold out, and I've never, that's still sitting in the back of my brain as like as a regret. Oh. Actually, I should probably. I'm sure that there's not going to be any on eBay, but I wonder. Let's do a quick search. Let's transistor soundtrack physical. Nope. No exact matches found, but the one result that they decided to give me was my friend Pedro with poster, stickers, and soundtrack. Thank God. Embarrassing. Oh my God, hold on. Transistor original game soundtrack CD, brand new sealed, limited run games. Oh my God. How much do you think this is going for right now? Buy now. Right now, 14 watchers, free shipping. It is not going for $99.99. It is going for. Do you want to guess again, or do you want me to just tell you? I am fully shocked that it's this price. This doesn't feel. Oh, it said it's 7 available, 8 sold. So it seems like it's real. They sold 8 of them. It's selling for $36.60 right now, which seems like a fucking kind of a steal, right? Like, yeah, like it feels like I think they were maybe $20 full price on the website. So like for this to have been out as long as it has been, 36 seems like a fucking steal. I'm gonna Can I add to watch list? Thank you. This is so embarrassing. Oh man. Okay. This is my. Okay. Fabulous. All right. All right, let's close this. All right, I said I would stop streaming when I got the Zylock, so, or when I got the Zylock to 30, and the Zylock is 30, so. Oh. All right. So I'm gonna go buy that fucking soundtrack really quick. I cannot fucking believe that. I cannot believe that I've been so frustrated about that. Oh, all right. Well, I'm probably just gonna host somebody up and pop off here. Honestly, 100% same, dude. I am. That's going to be a weight off of my shoulders. That's just like a ticking needle in the back of my head, probably for the last 2 years. So, super happy you brought that fucking up. Oh. There you go. Knowledge, baby. Oh, what's that guy's name that does the stupid fucking YouTube ads? Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to come up with a name, but he's like, knowledge. He does that. He's like a big meme. Oh. Whatever. You know who I'm trying to say. Same. But that's the thing. I've never seen the actual ads. I've only ever seen the memes. Which is, you know, that's just how it be sometimes. All right. I think we're gonna throw it over to Stoosh. Right. Is the person who I was going to raid no longer on. Thank you very much, man. I hope you have a good day. I might be streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. If I'm absolutely wrecked from not getting enough sleep today. So, but thank you for that. I hope you have a good day. I hope your thumb feels better. We're gonna send folks over to Douche, who's playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Not playing Warframe for once. Probably on the probably trying to get a little bit of a break from Wildlands or from Warframe. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Be kind to each other. Yada yada. Bye. Say hi to Stoosh.